Oh, baby. This is what I'm talking. I don't even know if you can call this belt to ass. What is greater than belt to ass? Because whatever that is, that's what happened tonight. But we're going to talk about it. Make sure. Let's go, man. I really just can't believe what I witnessed, man. Knicks just made franchise in NBA history for the most points scored and biggest point differential between them and their opponent. Let's go, man. Let's go. Salute to Knicks Nation, man. Let's get this thing rolling. Knicks enter Game 6 down in the A, man. After having two convincing wins back in Games 4 and Game 5, Knicks were looking to close this one out down in Atlanta, and the Hawks trying to keep their hopes alive. And that all went away real quick, and we never looked back because the New York Knicks decided to say, you know what? We're going to go up by 83 to 36 at halftime. And you know what? Hawks could never make this thing a game. I mean, where do you want to start? We could talk about the brilliance of Mikal Bridges finally finding his game. My man put up 24 points, was just a defensive stalwart next to his counterpart, OG Anunoby, as my guy CK would say, Ogugua. Just putting the clamps on everybody, dropping 29 points. Man was just automatic from everywhere. Man, still probably putting up shots and still drilling them, man. The Hawks could not stop him tonight. And then, of course, you got Karl-Anthony Towns acting as the hub, man, being that facilitator, getting everybody going. Of course, the captain would get his own. Josh Hart would instill that craziness, man. And, yo, look at this. Check this out. Game was so far out of hand for the Hawks. Mike Brown said, you know what, fourth quarter? The reserves can go on, man. Go have fun, man. Go. You guys stay warm, man. We're going home early, man. Send the Hawks home early. You guys can still do it. And they still were putting up points on these guys, man. This was a phenomenal win by the New York Knicks, winning 140 to 89, man. Knicks win this one, wrap up the series in a closeout game against the Atlanta Hawks. They wanted us. CK, they sat players. They said, you know, we will have a better chance against New York. They thought. All right, and let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, it was a beautiful season for the Atlanta Hawks, but the wrong season that is. I don't even know if we can call them the Atlanta Hawks anymore. I don't know if we can call them Atlanta Hawks. I think we have to call them the Ducks, man. We can call them the Atlanta Ducks, and you know why? I'll tell you all why, people. It's duck season. It's duck hunting season. That's what it is, man. We took them out back and got it done. Salute to Knicks Nation. Thank you all for tuning for our KFTV post-game live. With me on the other side is my guy, CK, man. You already know he did a phenomenal job for play-by-play. Hopefully you were all there checking it out as the Knicks were just routing the living daylights of this Atlanta Hawks team. Make sure that the thumbs up button for your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Make sure to call in through the Discord, people. We got to hear your takes. How you feeling? Who do you want as of right now for that second round matchup? You know, we're going to be chilling. We're cooling. You know, people, we're cooling. The Celtics and the Sixers, it looks like we're about to get a Game 7. What it looks like it's winding down, and Philly is up 98 to 81, and they're giving that BTA to Boston right now. So Knicks get to cool, Knicks get to chill. Who do you all want? Let us know in the chat. Do you want the Celtics? Do you want the Sixers? Who do you want, man? It doesn't matter. Let us know what you think in the chat, man. But we also want to hear your takes tonight through the Discord, man. So make sure to call in. CK, how you feeling, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling great. It's funny how you're in Atlanta, the chicken wing capital of the world, but we decided, nah, we're cool with Wingstop. OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges go insane in this one. 29 for the OG. Oh, Gua. Boy was out there putting on a clinic, man. This version of OG, I just want it bottled up, and I want it in a section of my brain for the rest of my life. Because this dude right now is on a tear. We're gonna talk about Towns, we're gonna talk about Brunson, all them. But OG Anunoby right now, man. Shout out to Leon for making that trade a few seasons back, because I could have never assumed or guessed that OG Anunoby, the defensive juggernaut, the guy that sometimes shows up offensively, I didn't think he was gonna be this guy. The dog hooped up today. But you know who else hooped up, Alex? You know, my guy's been getting killed all year long. Yeah, it is, because my guy been getting killed all season long. And the thing I would always say is I would agree. I would always agree in the times. I'm not. Look, I love this guy, number 25. I respect him. I appreciate the game. I understand the frustrations for Knicks fans all season long. I will never say you're dumb for feeling the way you feel. But what I always say is, talk to me when the games matter. Ask me what 25 doing when the games matter. But it was just 2 games. Cool. Talk to me when the games matter. Ask me if he shows up when the games matter. 25 went out there and put on his a game. Not only did he just, hit his shots, with the mid-ranger, the ones that people want to claim is so ugly and this and that, he was making those. 3 balls of transition, he was making those. But what's more important to us, Alex? Man, was he attacking that paint. We saw 2 of the most slow-mo Euros, but the defense couldn't keep up with it. He hit, I feel like we could have chanted like WWE with each step. He went right foot, and then he went left foot, then he went with the leg. And it was literally in that speed, in a fast break, and they had no answers from him. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, man. Really happy with how he played today. I just loved the effort defensively, offensively as well. But Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby from the jump said that this is going to be our game. But we're going to talk about the entirety of this game as this show goes on. But I had to show love to Wingstop because, I'm sure Magic City has the most popping wings. I know the chat's going to give us the testimonials, and they're going to tell us about all the great places to get your wings. Alex and tell us this and that. I'm cool, bro, because Wingstop is open, and we had a great night today. Let's go.
We did, man. We did. We had a phenomenal night, man. And, Wingstop was definitely showing out. I mean, how about the way that Mikal gets, a hand on the pass and then it just deflects to OG and then OG just gets out there and score. I mean, that's the stuff that you want to see from Wingstop, man. And you got to throw Josh Hart in there too, because Josh was being his aggressive self, man. Dude was still getting boards, getting after it 6 to 10 from the field, attacking out transition, getting downhill, being a facilitator as well, being that connector that he is more than capable of. Got his 14 points and off of getting a back contusion, by the way, after, a little bit of a scare in game 5, this guy still came out and competed. So Wingstop, that trio right there, getting the job done in this one, man. Just phenomenal effort, man. Absolute phenomenal effort by those guys. But let's talk about this game because, many things to discuss. It's interesting just because at some point you're like, all right, how much can you say like the same thing over and over for like how's it just carving up the Hawks, man, like a Thanksgiving Day turkey? But I mean, all of it comes down to this team just buying in. And look, I'm going to give the credit where credit's due. Shout out to Mike Brown, man. Shout out to the head coach for making the adjustments, reaching his guys, and then these cats going out there and executing to the umph degree. I mean, we just saw them dial it up, and then really dial it up the last 3 games. I mean, I was expecting what they did the last 2 games. If you told me that they were going to put on like a damn near perfect performance, this is what's bothering. You know what I mean? This is why it's not bothering, but this is why those game 2 and game 3 was so aggravating, because we know this team is we know they're capable of this, man. We just know they're capable. Like, we've seen this, and that's why even after game 1 and how close it was, like, guys, we know there's another gear to you. We know there's another gear and how you could just move, especially when the rock is moving and everyone's sharing the ball. It's like, this is the level we're talking about. And so they got to do that to the best of their ability today, man. And who knows? Maybe it just took them this way to find themselves at this moment in time. But this is transferable basketball, man, to whoever's in front of them. At any phase of this playoff run, man. When you're moving the rock like that, when they're playing defense at this all-time high level, I mean, 3 games in a row, CK, where they're holding the Hawks to under 100 points in today's NBA, where, look, let's keep it real. Like, this is the same 7 guys that you had from last season that the defense wasn't great. Now, I know you didn't have Mitch last year, but to have him back, even be thrown out of this game, which we'll get to that too. We got to talk about that nonsense. To still see this, to see it now with the same 7 last year under a new head coach. You got to give credit to Mike Brown at this point, man, because he was rightfully so getting heat for not making adjustments and for some confusing things. But to see the double big lineup, to not have Cat and Brunson on the bench alone for too long, to make sure that you utilize Cat as a hub to get guys connected to that way he feels he's part of the offense. Absolute great stuff by Mike Brown, man, to help get this team to the next level and close out the series in the next 3 games.
Yeah, man. One of my favorite comments in the play-by-play was, I'm so sorry, I forgot who said it, but was nothing like some good old New York City pressure to wake you up, wake your head coach up to start coaching right. Because literally right after the game, where on this show, calling for his head, calling for his job, rumors coming out that even if we don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, he's going to get fired. Everything that you could hear under the deep blue sea, it woke him up. Because you're completely correct. Because not only did we hold the Hawks under 100 in these 3 games, we literally saw this team evolve on a game-to-game basis in those same 3 games. Like the first game, we had a big lead. Obviously, it went down to, I think we ended up winning by 14. Then we won up that in the next one in a huge blowout where you felt like, man, I don't think that it gets any better than this in game 5. This is how you do it. You're in the Garden, you handle it. Now let's take care of business in Atlanta. They said, yeah, we're going to take care of business in Atlanta, but we also going to embarrass them in front of Lil Boozy and all these people trying to swag surf. Like this is, it was just such a perfect combination of everything that we've been asking for, not even just in the playoffs, but for this season. Because like you said at the top, like we believed and we knew that this team could do this, but we just kept getting these samples all year long. We keep going back to the Denver game because that's all we had, like as a perfect example of this team playing at its full capability. And all it really takes is for everybody to buy in and trust one another. Because like I said, Jalen Brunson came into this game averaging 28 in the series, and he only had to put up 17 because OG had the wheels today. Because Mikal Bridges found his groove today. Like that's what this team needs to be. That's the identity of this team. We got guys. This team can do it. And now it's starting to feel like at the right time, they're trusting one another. So whether you hate them, whether you want them gone, whether you got to give Mike Brown the credit for these last 3 games, because that's got to be a big part of these guys buying in and trusting one another and doing what they've been doing defensively and offensively. Karl-Anthony Towns, too, if we're talking about the defense holding them under 100, we got to give Towns a little bit more credit for his defense as well. Like he is a complete, all season long, I'm so sorry. I know we're going to talk about Towns in depth, but I have to say this because we're talking about the defense and on them under 100. All season long, we watch Karl-Anthony Towns. The minute, like, if it's Brunson or if it's Hart or if it's Bridges, they get killed and the player ends up going down to the paint. We just watch Karl-Anthony Towns stare at him and go for an easy layup, or he stares at them as they shoot. There's so many times in the last 3 games that Towns took the challenge and he came away with blocks several times, or he deterred the shot like he's doing his best Mitchell Robinson impression. Look, I am already willing to forgive him because he's doing it at the right time. This is the playoffs. We got 16 games that we need to win, 12 more to go. If now is the time you want to wake up and figure out how to play defense, by all means, brother, because I'm going to give you your credit. There's so many times that I'm just so used to if like I said, Bridges is not able to stand for his guy, Towns is going to get beat, not in these last 3 games. So all the props in the world. What did he end with today? He had 3 assists. He had just the 1 block. It was 2 blocks last game. But you got to give him credit, man, because when you have that extra element of, we know what Mitch can do, but if Towns now is going to buy in on that, brother, that's why I know you were asking the chat, and we're going to talk about the chat, who they want in the next round and stuff like that. Brother, bring me Boston. Bring me Philly. If this is what my team is going to be looking like defensively, and we know the
it don't matter
follow,
then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if this is what we're going to look like going forward, let's go. That's all I'm asking for. Give me a little bit of ounce of defense from you, Karl-Anthony Towns. You did more than that in the last 3 games. It's just impressive what this team can do when they buy in and they trust in each other on both sides of the floor. Yeah, so it's a huge feat to keep them under 103 games in a row. But the continuity overall by the team, I can't say enough, bro. I can't say enough.
Can't say enough, man. And let's talk about Towns right now, man. I think that's a good segue because look, he has been the guy who has truly transformed how this team looks. I mean, yes, we have Jalen Brunson. We know he's the captain. We know Brunson has been so instrumental to the rise of this franchise, and he's rightfully so the captain. We know his talent. We know he's a clutch player. We saw him struggle, and we saw him work his way through it. And honestly, we saw it in the last game where he threw up 39 points, and now we see it tonight on an efficient 6 of 12. And look, you didn't even have to work that hard. As you mentioned, OG, Bridges, those are the guys doing work. Those are the guys doing work tonight. So he didn't have to go off, and that's the whole point why you designed this team, CK. So that way you didn't have to stress him. We know that he's capable of doing it. You don't want to stress him for games that you should be able to go knock these teams out with ease. And so that's why it was also frustrating because he took on that entire challenge, right? Yeah. But as soon as you saw, hey, Mike Brown said, you know what? Cat, you're going to be like my Jokic. You're going to be like my Sabonis, man. You're going to be working the top of the key, high post, and get guys activated. Dribble handoffs, finding guys cutting down the middle of the lane. We know you have that ability to work from those angles, and you got the height to just see over everybody and throw it like a quarterback, like you're Patrick Mahomes out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so, talking about Karl-Anthony Towns, man, I've been saying it since around the All-Star break. He has truly bought in to what Mike Brown has been asking for. We all know the season started where he said, I have no idea what my role is, right? And I'm paraphrasing. That's not exactly what he said, but he has no idea what his role is, right? And you saw that when he started to buy in around the All-Star break, he started to transcend to this new level by playing defense. You saw he started to limit the stupid fouls. He wasn't hooking players as much as he was driving. You saw that the shot attempts that he was taking were more efficient. All right. Yeah, we ask him to take more shots because he's capable of that. But what he's showing now is that, you know what? He doesn't have to do all that because he can impact the game in other ways. And we're seeing that with his passing. We're seeing that with his rebounding. And we're seeing that with the defensive effort, man. The guy has become a well-rounded player in we always give Clarkson the credit for turning his game around. Towns has been a guy who's just been known as just a scorer his entire career in the NBA. Can we talk about how through half the season, he completely changed who he is as a player, man? And that's where you also got to give credit to Mike Brown for saying, I believe you could be more than that. I could believe you could be more than what you've been in this league right now. And so for Towns to now, look, this is the stat line he had tonight, okay? 12 points. He had 12 points tonight. And most of it came from the free throw line. I get that. He didn't shoot the ball well. Top of that, they were fouling the living daylights out of him, all of his attempts. So that's a whole other story. And Hawks fans are crying about that. But he got his 12 points, 10 to 10 from the free throw line, 11 boards, 10 assists. What does he have? Another triple-double. The man had another triple-double, all right? He had another triple-double, and he impacted the game even though he did not shoot the ball well from the field, right? 1 of 4. He said, I'm going to put pressure on the rim. When I get the ball down low, I'm going to go straight up. You're going to foul me. I'm going to get to the free throw line. If I do drive, you're going to foul me. I'm going to get to the free throw line. I'm going to slow this game down and add more points on and still be that dominant center that I can be in a different fashion. And then the way that you're seeing him, I think he had like 4 assists in the first quarter. The fact that you see him just like finding guys, open lanes left and right, dude has just completely transformed his game. Absolutely impressive stuff by Karl-Anthony Towns, man. And he deserves a lot of credit for it, especially since he was the mismatch in this series, man. He was the absolute mismatch in the series, and he totally exposed the Hawks in that.
And let's be real, he's going to be the mismatch for any of these remaining teams that we see. Go down the list of these Eastern Conference teams. Whoever we see next round, if we make it to the Eastern Conference, he's going to be a mismatch in all of them. So, especially when now the Celtics and the Sixers going into Game 7, they're not going to even have enough time to game plan and do any research and homework on this, as you mentioned, this evolved the new version of Karl-Anthony Towns at the top of the key. So they're going to be learning that for the first time because he didn't do it during the regular season. Like you said, it was towards the second half, and right now in the playoffs. So, he deserves all the credit. He really does. He really does. There's not much more you could say, but I truthfully believe that I'm looking down the list of all these other Eastern Conference teams. I think it's going to be this way all the way to the end. So as long as we continue to exploit that against whoever we play against, it's going to be tough for the other squad. We just got to stay consistent with it.
For sure, man. It's going to be tough for the other squad, and we got to stay consistent, as you said. Salute to Knicks Nation. Thank you all for tuning in for another KFTV post-game live. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, okay? And, let's shout out to one of our, the Knicks are styling and profiling tonight in this manner. You know who else needs to be styling and profiling? Our listeners, CK, our listeners need to be styling and profiling. And how are you going to do that? With Fabletics. And let me tell you also that about Fabletics, okay? Fabletics is just another way for y'all to just get laced with just high-quality workout gear, okay? High-quality workout gear, stuff that you want to go out there, and just look good when you're in the gym. And look, let's be real, man. Buying gym apparel is just so expensive today, all right? We all know the top brands. You go out there, you go buy one shirt. Next thing you know, you're spending like $80 or so. And you're like, what am I just doing for one shirt? Why do that when you can go buy more for better value? And that's what I got with Fabletics, okay? So Fabletics, you can sign up as a VIP today, and you can get 70 to 80% off. 70 to 80% off of your gear when you sign up for Fabletics. And all you got to do is go to fabletics.com/KTV and sign up as a VIP to get 70 to 80% off of everything when you go there, man. Like for me, I went out, I keep telling you, I bought some of those shirts. I bought some of the line shorts just to go play basketball. Feels light, feels good. It's stylish. It's easy to do, man. It's just so easy. And so highly recommend just going to go get some Fabletics gear just to make it that much easier for your lifestyle. All right. So make sure to go to fabletics.com/KFTV to get 70 to 80% off of everything when you sign up as a new VIP. Take the style quiz and be sure to select KFTV when prompted to unlock your 70 to 80% off. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Go to fabletics.com/KFTV and make sure you get that 70 to 80% off of new gear. All right. Shout out to Fabletics.
Shout out.
Let's get to the role player and player of the game, CK. And I'm sure you're going to like who the player of the game is, because it's none other than Gua, man. The feats. The defensive effort, man. The defensive effort, man. That man was moving his feet all over the place. He was getting steals. He was getting blocks. But hey, he got a block. He got his steals, 4 steals to be exact. Man was rebounding out the wazoo. Got his 7 boards. Went 11 of 14. 11 of 14 from the field to get 29 points. Man was automatic. 4 of 6 from downtown. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Y'all know I'm not a big plus minus guy. But plus 42 is a hell of a plus. Yeah. Man is on some video game mode right now, but OG was just unstoppable tonight. I mean, the way he was attacking the basket, finishing through contact. He even had a Euro step. I was like, who is this man? Dude. I was like, this man actually do a Euro. I was like,
acting different.
Who taught you that? You know that, Patrick, you and me? Who taught you that? You can't even stop him from doing it. Be like, yo, man, you did it. But the man was completely on fire. Every shot was just water for him, man. The man was completely unconscious tonight. Unconscious. OG Anunoby, man. He is my player. He's my player of the game. And for this playoff run right now through 6 games, this is what he's averaging. You all ready for this? This is what he's averaging. He is shooting 61% from the field. He's shooting 57% on 5 attempts from downtown. He is averaging, let me make sure I'm reading the points right, 22 points per game throughout this series, man. 22 points per game, getting you close to 9 boards, 8.7. Dude has just been phenomenal this series, man. And the defensive effort, we already know it is, man. Just being switchable to guarding anybody. Onyeka Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, he'll be switched on to CJ McCollum. You'll see him guarding Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Anybody. Just anybody. He is up for the task. And so for him to be the legitimate 2-way player, that he is one of the many reasons. But tonight he is the reason. He is the reason why the Knicks were just on fire, man. OG Anunoby, the player of the game. Yeah.
I opened the show singing his praises. So all I have to say is, Gamba, can you go back to his stat line real quick? I just want to look at that face. That's all I need to say. Look at that face. That's my dog right there. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he looked like after he dunked. That's what he looked like after he shoot a 3. That's what he looked like after a mid-range. It's that face. Show one more time, Gamba. It's that face again. Every time. That's it. That's a killer right there. A killer. 60 what percent from the field in this series, Alex? 60 what?
61%.
DOG. Killer right there, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's rightfully so. MVP. I was also trying to get MVP after game 4 or 5, whichever one it was. 100%. I have nothing more to say. That's the dog right there. Look at that face. That's all you need to know. OG Anunoby. Ogugula.
Yeah, he definitely takes the cake for being the player of this series, man. I would say number 2 is definitely Karl-Anthony Towns. But just the numbers into the lockdown defense alone will just catapult OG for being number 1 in this series. But that is the player of the game, man. So yeah. If we could, we would just copy and paste. CK was just very excited. He couldn't wait to get to the
I couldn't
player of the game segment. So that's what happened. And you know what? You kind of ruined who the role player of the game was too, CK, because you already know who it is, man. It's your guy.
Sorry, man. we're in Atlanta, so I was all excited about the wings. My wing stop showed up, man. You know, I ordered some lemon pepper. You know, they said we ain't got no new flavors. I'm like, that's cool because I just like my regular order. Wing stop always delivering, and especially in an elimination game for a 51 piece. Come on, man. I had to celebrate. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil the deal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're like that Blake Griffin commercial, man. Lemon, pepper, wings. That's
wings. Yeah.
But your other guy, man.
Talk about my role player of the game.
Your role player of the game, man. It is none other than the guy who's come back from the shadow realm, Mikal Bridges. I mean, good Lord, man.
Good for him. Man.
You want to talk about a complete 180 during a series. The guy was like, yeah, he played good defense. He's been playing good defense this entire series, but the no-show offensively, I mean, to go from a donut to now 24 points and a closeout game and just being ferocious. And you want to talk about efficiency. You thought OG was efficient, 11 of 14. Mikal said, hold on one second. Let me go 10 of 12 from the field and 2 of 2 from downtown. I ain't really going to miss much today. And then, you know, he still got the 5 boards, the 3 assists, and Mikal was just aggressive, attacking out transition. You see Towns finding him out, you know, getting downhill, man. Every single way, getting back to his regular spots in the mid-range and just taking the wide open shots, the side step threes too, just to create some separation. Like, Mikal was just feeling it. And this is why, you know, even with all the frustration, it didn't make sense to bench him because you still want to instill the confidence in him because he is going to be necessary for this playoff run, okay? Yes, I get it. The 5 picks, all this type of stuff, everything. But for your fourth option, keep that in mind. Your fourth option to come out here and drop 24 points, 10 and 12 from the field in a closeout game to give you an answer and say, you know what, guys? I haven't really been pulling my weight fully around this team. Let me go do that today. Let me go do that today and go show you why I'm on this team right now. And look, had to kill Alexander Walker in jail. Actually, forget that. He was up in Sing Sing, all right? He had him in a state penitentiary. He said, you ain't coming to play, man. Guess what? You got most improved player of the award. That's cute. That's all good. That's all what you still ain't that guy, all right? I'm gonna stop you today because what did Naw have tonight? Oof. 11 points, man. 11 points. 3 of 8 from the field. And got 4 of those points from the free throw line. So if you really think about
turnovers.
If you really think about it, from the field, he only had 7 points. That's yuck. Right. So that's Mikal Bridges for you, man. So Mikal Bridges, my role player of the game, man. Hell of a way to step up in a closeout game and still playing some top-notch defense to make life a living hell for Nickeil Alexander-Walker, man. Go, you get a second chance, CK. Here's another opportunity for you to speak whimsical about your guy.
I'm not the gloating type, Alex. You know what I mean? Like, you're right. This is the perfect time for me to be like, I told y'all. No. Mikal Bridges, when it's time to show up, he showed up. And I like you said, for me, the biggest deal, jokes aside, the biggest deal was him finding that confidence. There was that moment where you saw it was after he went on a run and made that bucket. And he went right to the bench, celebrated with the bench. Everybody on the Knicks bench was up celebrating with Mikal. It's no secret that a lot of these players on the team, especially the younger guys, we see Mo Diawara talk about, a lot of these guys are fans of Mikal as the human, as the person. So you know that they're rooting for him to turn things around because it's been a rough series. Like you said, complete 180, has a game like this, 10 for 12, back to his efficient way. He's been efficient all season long. This is what you want to see, and you're hoping that this gets carried over to whoever we sees next. I love pluralizing things. Like
feats, man. The feats.
Come on, man. What's going on? But yeah, whoever we see next, that's just mainly what we hope that this gets carried over to. Phenomenal game. And again, it's at the best time. An elimination game. This isn't no throwaway. This was an important game, and Mikal Bridges stepped up. And I was watching the highlights when you were talking. That play with Karl-Anthony Towns and him when there was, I think, 4 or 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Bridges passes it to Towns. Towns, without even hesitation, gets it right back to the cunning Bridges to get the finger roll right at the shot clock. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this team, if this is what we are getting, like, please, I'm asking so nicely, do not revert. Please don't revert, because you have spoiled us with the last 3 games, man. I know it's not going to be a dog walk every night. I understand that. But, like, it's just we're playing such beautiful basketball. please don't revert Knicks, because so many moments in this game just had me tearing up on the play-by-play. And Mikal Bridges, man, I can't say enough. Role player of the game, definitely deserved. Definitely comeback player of the series, because it was definitely rough to start off. Yeah, happy for him. And you know what's funny, Alex? he had such a nice stat line and still played around the same amount of minutes as when he was being benched when we were when the games were closer. He played around like 26 minutes in this game. So, you know, it's just great that the efficiency was there today. But yeah, role player of the game definitely deserved. See, this is how you're going to get the respect back by Knicks fans. But we need it to continue throughout the remainder of the playoffs. I'm always here rooting for Mikal Bridges. Emotes all day. See, I got the OG, Alex, right? OG's one side where I don't want him to do one single emote, one single celebration. But then on my Mikal Bridges side, throw them all up. I don't care if you score 2 points in the game. Throw all the emotes up. I don't care. Celebrate. Check your nose if it's bleeding. You know, do whatever you got to do. Mikal Bridges is the other side of the fence. Like, go ahead. All the emotes. Like, it's 2K. Spend all the VC on emotes, man. I don't care. But yeah, role player of the game definitely deserved. Yeah, complete opposite.
Complete opposite. But yo, man, hey, so there you have it, man. There, your player of the game is OG Anunoby, and your role player of the game is Mikal Bridges. So let us know in the chat, man. Do you agree? Should those guys be the player of the game and the role player of the game? If you have other options, let us know who you think the award should go to. All right, this is for the fans, by the fans. I got the shirt on right here. I was about to forget for a second. For the fans, by the fans. So let us know in the chat, man, who you think should be player of the game and role player of the game. All right. Now, we got a lot of callers on the line, man, so we're going to get to some calls.
Let's go.
First and foremost, before we get there, we got to get to some of the super chats, man, just to make sure we do some old house cleaning around here. So shout out to a freak NY, who's been a Fanchise channel member for 37 months. Salute to you. He says, family show Trae Young, we don't forget. I hate it, man. I kind of forget, man. Trae Young is out of the team. I don't remember that, man. That guy, I can care less about that guy.
Right. Don't give him the satisfaction. Right.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to. So only Trees Golf. Shout out to you, man. Welcome to being a Fanchise channel member. We got CB22491 with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you for being a Fanchise channel member too. He says, have a new saying for you Atlanta fans. ATL, nope. ATL, nope. Yeah, man. Atlanta went out sad. I mean, this is a sad way to go, man. This is like I said, this is not even belt to ass. This is even worse than that. I mean,
chat saying belt to tail feathers, man. That's what they said. Belt to tail feathers.
I like that, man. I like that. What else we got here? We got Bonanza. We got Bunzai Nick. Shout out to Bunzai Nicks with the 500 yen. He says, Konnichiwa from Japan. It's Friday, May 1st at 11:15 a.m. On to round 2. Bunzai. Go Knicks. All right, man. Shout out to you. We got JFK the God. Shout out to you for the $10 super chat. Says, once again, this is championship basketball. If we play and make adjustments like this, the sky is the limit, family, great game. Let's go, man. Let's go. It is. We got was it DR Nat Demo? I'm probably butchering that name. And my apologies, man. Apologies for that. You are number 2 on the leaderboard. That is my apologies. But shout out to you for the $20 super chat. And don't worry. I think this is a very good segue because Ari gonna have to pay up Mickey 5 picks. And you know, Will from LI did have a bet with the franchise caller, man. Ari from Manhattan. He did have a bet. He said, whenever Mikal scored over 20 points, he does have to call in and say nice things about him. So, with that being said, we do have Ari on the line, man.
Oh, we got him.
We got Ari. This is a man of his word. He is a man of his word. I respect that. I will say that. This is why I respect Ari, man. He's a man of his word. Yeah, so let's get to it, man. Ari from Manhattan. What's going on, my guy?
Yo, what's up? You hear me?
Yeah, man. We can hear you. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, decent win. I take it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm literally kidding. That was the most amazing. That was the most amazing thing I've ever watched in my entire life. That was the craziest one I've ever seen. I think any of us have ever seen. It was historic.
For sure.
Biggest playoff. What was it 69-19? Like what? Like what are you talking about? Like the best thing Listen, I'll say, all right, congratulations, Mikal. You got 20 points. Good for you. But hey, like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy we got it. I'm happy we got you. You know, we got your energy back. But you know what made me the most proud tonight? What made me the most proud tonight? The Knicks were up by 50, 60 at half. They come out in the second half with the exact same intensity as they did in the beginning of the game. It was crazy. I've never seen a Knicks team play harder in my life, honestly. I'm talking about the 90s, like when they were playing hard. Like I've never seen that level. Like I remember when Mitch got injured and Cat came off the bench and he comes off the bench and he had a look in his eye like he was possessed, this guy. And like Mikal Bridges dunked an alley-oop. Like, what are we talking about? Mikal Bridges had an alley-oop? Are you kidding me? Josh Hart hitting threes? Mike Brown getting caught in the crossfire? Jeff Van Gundy
moment.
He went down,
bro.
Man.
Dude.
He went down.
Dude, these guys played like I couldn't be more proud of the team by the way they competed tonight. By the way they competed tonight, I can't listen. OG has been the X factor. I've said it the entire time, and I did say Knicks in 6, so shocker, I was right again. But you know, I did say Knicks in 6, but you know, OG is the X factor, man. He's the X factor. He's playing out of his mind. He's playing out of his mind. He's like, I'm gonna bet money on him being the Eastern Conference Finals MVP because his odds are probably like, you know, plus 10,000 or something like that. Like that's how good this guy is. Cat,
like that.
Not trying to force the shots, embracing the fact that he can make plays, embracing the fact that he's diving on the floor, blocking shots, moving better. He's letting the game come to him. He's understanding that he can open up the offense with his brain and just the way they're making plays. He doesn't have to shoot the ball, score the ball. He's having triple doubles. Guys like Magic Johnson. It's like Jokic over here, bro. Mikal Bridges alley-ooping, like dunking the ball, going to the rim. Josh Hart, like I couldn't be this. Like, here's the thing. The way they played
that's what happened.
No. Listen, the way they played the last 2 games. I'm not going to give you the 3 games. The last 2 games is championship ball. This is what I want to see. Show me this. I'm believe the Knicks win a chip. I'm a guy who calls it a buck. I don't live in fairyland. I don't just believe in fairy dust like a lot of these guys in the chat, bro. I see what's happening, and this is crazy. This game is a momentum shifting type game. They know that if they come out with that intensity and they come out that intensity up 50 at half, forget it. We'll see what we could do, man. Best win I've seen as a Knicks fan, honestly. That was crazy. You won by 60 points. Like, come on, man. Salute to you guys. I appreciate the call.
Salute, Ari. Appreciate you for tapping in as always. Rate that call in the chat. 5 being facts, 1 being trash. Let us know what you thought about Ari's call, man. What did you think about Ari's call? Hey, man, look, if the Knicks are playing like this, that's why you got to believe that this team could be a championship team, man. Because if they're going to dial it up like this, like Ari said, like over 60, but like it's that intensity they brought up too. I think that's a great point. Like they came out in the second half and they didn't take their foot off the pedal. How many times have we seen that during the regular season where Knicks are up big and they take the foot off the pedal and it's like, oh, we're okay, man. Like we could just cruise to victory. And maybe you could say that's okay during the regular season. But to see them in a closeout game up, like I said, they were up 83-36. 83-36. And you say, guess what? We're going to come out here and put up 34 points again in the third quarter. We're going to be up so much. The fourth quarter is going to be for our reserves. We're going to get some Sohan minutes. We're going to get some Landry Shamet minutes. We're going to get some Tyler Kolek minutes, man. But Combe Dottier hitting threes tonight, man. That's the level we're at tonight. All right? That's the level we're at today. Knicks are hell of a win, man. And now, and the game's finally over, there will be a game 7 between Philadelphia and Boston in Boston, I believe on Saturday. So, Knicks get some rest, man. Knicks are the ones resting as Philly and Boston are duking this thing out to see who gets the opportunity to come and face us. All right? That is what's happening here. That's
according to the tweet that Bagley put out. Now with the dust settling, that means game 1 would be on Monday on the 4th.
Monday on the 4th. Okay.
And we don't know because we talk about all the time. The times have been all over the place, but game 1 will be on the 4th, according to the tweet that Ian Begley. It was a puzzle, Alex. I don't know if you saw the tweet where it was giving all the possibilities of when the games would be and all that stuff, but the scenario where they lost and they were able to close out. So game 7 would be on Saturday, and then game 1 between us and the winner would be on Monday.
All right, so on Monday, man. So the Knicks will have until Monday. They're getting, what is that, Friday, Saturday? They get 3 days of rest.
Yeah.
They get 3 days of rest.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that game on Saturday gets a day. So Knicks will be rested, well rested. Go ahead, CK. What do you want to say? I
just wanted to laugh. Oh, I was gonna say it was shout out to Josh Hart, because with the back situation, that is like the best case scenario for him. As much time as possible. But no, I just wanted to laugh at them, because if it's the Celtics, ha! If it's the Sixers, ha! I don't care. I don't care about you not getting rest. Wake up, get ready. It's like that meme when with the kid getting woken up in jail by all the what's it called? Scared straight. Yeah, that's them. They're gonna fall asleep like, oh, we won the series. Wake up on Monday. Game 1, let's go. The last game they played, they won by 51 points. Let's go. Game 1 time. Like, that's what it's gonna be like. But I'm excited, man. I'm just happy we made it through all the the nonsense of game 1, 2, and 3. We made it through.
Bro, the regular season's a roller coaster ride. Who said a playoff series with the Knicks can't be a roller coaster ride, man? Who says it can't be, man? And that's how Knicks roll, man. As you mentioned at the beginning of the show, they just need some New York style pressure, man, to get things back on track. But you know what's funny? We had Ari call in, man, because we talked about how Will had the bet with Ari that Ari had to call in about Mikal if he had over 20 points. Well, we got Will from LI on the line now, so let's get to Will from LI, man. Will, how you doing?
Yo, what up, Alex? What up, CK? What's going on, man?
Oh, Will's already lit. He's lit. What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Come on, you already knew what time it is. Shout out to Ari, fellow OG. I know that Mikal didn't get 20 points, but he did. He's well on his way.
Oh, he did.
He got 24.
Even paying attention.
Come on, Will. Yeah. 10 for 12, 24 points. Yeah.
Shout out. Man, I was like, I'm gonna just let him live. Hey, listen, man, let's just get to it, man. Bro, I knew that the Knicks were gonna come and win this game. I knew. I was like, we're not going to 7. We're not gonna do that to ourselves. This was a pure murder. I was like, this is CSI, whatever those shows are, Law and Protection. Oh my God, just beating them and wailing on them. I'm just like, oh, and it's not even the half. I was pulling my dad. I was pulling my brother. I was like, yo, look at the score. That is real. Yo, bro, I can't speak. Oh my God, I wish I was in Atlanta. Oh, the TSA guy. Oh my God, I wish I saw him right now. Oh my God.
I'm final. Yeah.
Yo, bro. Oh, OG Anunoby. What can we say about OG Anunoby? He is a pure assassin, bro. A pure assassin. I've never seen something like this before, ever. So, hey, listen, man, whoever it is, I personally hope it's Philly. If it's the Celtics, I'm not worried either way. But Jesus Christ, baby, it's orange and blue skies, guys. Orange and thank y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get to it.
Appreciate you for calling in, Will. Appreciate you for calling in, Will. Yeah, man. It's orange and blue skies. Will was hype, man. Will, just make sure you don't hurt your hand, okay, man? You don't got to be angry, but still, just we need you, man. We need you for all the playoff rounds, okay? So stay healthy, okay? We got to have you. We don't need to have you on the men like Josh Hart. Just it's okay, man. It's okay, all right? It's all good. The energy, we got the energy, man. The energy's rocking tonight. We got to keep it rolling, man. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Let's get to King Mott. King Mott, how are you feeling?
What's good, fellas?
What's good,
How y'all
man?
doing tonight? I'm gonna call some
great, and we're happy.
Yeah, we're great. We're great. Now, you know what's crazy? 3 games in a row, we didn't have to sweat it out. When was the last time we had 3 Knicks playoff games where it was basically over in the third quarter? I mean, this game was over in the first quarter. It's crazy. I was over here on the Peloton, relaxing, sweating, getting a little sweat while the game is on. And I'm like, wow, this game, I want to watch the dishes in the middle of the third quarter. They was destroying them. But I'm going to cause some controversy because, like Will, I didn't even know Bridges had over 20 points. To me, I don't think he's the role player of the game. I think the role player of the game was Cat. Triple double, we can't deny that. I thought a lot of Bridges points was. I still need to see more from him. I mean, I know he played great defense all series, but again, I think a lot of his points came in the garbage time in the third quarter. He had a couple of threes in a row, so I'm not impressed with his 24. I mean, he had a couple of buckets in the beginning, in the first quarter, second quarter, but I think he's one of those players that when you up by 30, 40, he gets comfortable. Game comes to him is a little easier. I need to see that when we're down by 3 or up 4 and we need a clutch bucket. That's what I need to see him hit some of those big shots. So I wasn't really impressed with that. But again, it was a great game. Happy we made it through this series. Definitely some disappointments in game 2 and 3. If I had to pick, you know what's crazy? I kind of want to play the Celtics, but the only reason why I would maybe want to play the Phillies because I would love to go to game 3 and 4 in Philly and it's so close and the tickets would be pretty cheap. But from watching these last few games, I think Boston, they play a weird basketball. All they want to do is chuck up threes. I think we match up so well with them. So if I had to pick, I would go with the Celtics, but if we had Philly, obviously we got home court, which I would love too. But that's all I have to say. I mean, it was a great victory. Happy we got some rest. Hart could rest his back up. Brunson with his ankles and knees. Mitch. Oh yeah, I wanted to get to the Mitch thing. So I thought that was some BS. I thought Mitch was just there, kind of. I mean, he got elbowed in the chest. I thought Dylan, what's his name? Dyson Daniels was the aggressor there. He should have been thrown out. I'm okay with the double tech, but I didn't think Mitch should have got thrown out the game. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys had to say about that. But I'm happy with the dub. And I don't care who we play. It could be Philly or Celtics, but I would love to just crush the Celtics again and stick it to their fans. But that's all I have to say, man. Have a great rest of your night, fellas.
Appreciate the call, King Mott. Appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Yo, so they make it. I'm not gonna lie to you, King Mott. They are making tomato soup out of you in the chat, though. They are making tomato soup out of you in the chat for your Bridges take. And CK is a little bothered as well. We could see the facial reaction on screen. So before we keep going any further, rate that call in the chat, man. 5 being facts, 1 being trash. Let us know what you thought about King Mott's call, man. Let us know that. I'll also say this about Bridges. A lot of that did come in garbage time. He had
the entire game was garbage time, Alex.
But him
and OG Anunoby started the game off with the most points. OG had 12, he had 7. They both got taken out first. He had 8. He was 4 for 4 in the first quarter. Him and OG were literally the 2 leading scorers. They both got taken out first. And then he came in and scored in garbage time because we were up by 30. The whole game was garbage time. But him and OG were the part of the biggest parts of it, and Karl-Anthony Towns were the big part of the reason why there was even a garbage time in the second quarter. Terrible take, brother. I understand y'all don't like Mikal, but today that take does not stand. I'm so sorry. I would have gave it to you any other game, but no, him and OG set the tone for this game. Peace and love. I would step back and be like, yeah, you're right. Mikal scored a lot, but it didn't matter. Not today. I'm sorry. I can't let that slide today. I ain't letting that happen. But I'm gonna give him a 1.5 though for the call to Alex. Here's why he gets the 1, because it was a 0.5 before his last take. I agree with the last statement. I do want the Celtics for exactly why he said. I want the Celtics because, man, the petty in me would love to send the Celtics home 2 years in a row.
Oh,
yeah,
he
gets
that.
For that last
I would love nothing more.
I want it.
But you know what? I'd also like the Philly matchup so that way
that part
Mitch is healthy for the entire thing, and he could send Embiid home for another time. All right. I would love either one. I'm happy. And I think that's the thing. I'm okay with however it all unfolds, whoever we take next. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Is what it is. But Mikal, man, I mean, even our producer saying, isn't the whole game garbage time, as you said?
The whole game was thank you, Gamba. Yeah, the whole game, man. Look, I've sat and let you guys kill him all season long, rightfully so. I'm not fighting on that. But the game where he was one of the difference makers in this one, we still getting pushback. Stop it. No, look, you're gonna give him his flowers today. Because I guarantee you, game 1, if Mikal dares to shoot terribly, y'all gonna be right back on him. So you're gonna give him this game. Stop it.
But to get to the Mitch thing, that was the other thing. That King Mott wanted to hear about the Mitch. Yeah. I thought that was I hate that Mitch was thrown out. I already tweeted this out, man. I already tweeted this out. I didn't think Mitch needed to be thrown out. And I see pushback saying, "Oh well, you know, Mitch did this. Like, look where his arms are." Yo, Dyson legitimately threw his arm at his neck and then tried to pull his arm out of his socket. All right, all that before anything, and then all Mitch does is just hug him. I'm like, all right, just holding him. Like, all right, man, relax, and then chatting. Then they get separated, and then God knows whatever Dyson said to Mitch that threw him off. But
I need to know.
Let me tell you something. If someone just tried to, and you got to think about this from Mitch's perspective, the man has been battling injury after injury after injury after injury. Now you're going to tell me that in a game where you're getting the doors blown off of you, that you're going to try a stupid stunt like that and try it. Like, this is the same thing that we saw with Kelly Olynyk and Kevin Love, man. Remember that? When, what was it? Who was it? When he was on the Celtics. Remember how, what was it? Kevin Love, Kyrie all get injured during that season when they faced the Warriors back in 2014-2015 season. You see Kevin Love's shoulder just get released, and then he's out for the remainder of the postseason. If something happened like that, like, that would have been detrimental. And so if I'm Mitchell Robinson, knowing that I've been through every single injury and been, they had a program for me to stay healthy so that way I could be in the postseason. And then some guy is just going to try to take my arm out of my shoulder. I'm going to be livid, man. And he has every right. I didn't even think Mitch did anything wrong to be thrown out of this game. I think he was everywhere in his right to be pissed. What Dyson Daniels did, he should be thrown out, man. I'm glad that he got thrown out. Mitch didn't need to get thrown out. Dyson Daniels needed to be thrown out for that BS stuff, man. For that family show-ish that he tried to pull on Mitch, man. That was some Bush League type stuff. Wasn't feeling it. I hope he gets a heavy fine. Honestly, man, for something like that, like, it goes back to the whole Joel Embiid thing. You know what I mean? Like, Mitch is jumping, then you just try to pull on his leg. It's like, it's similar to that in a different way. Instead of someone being airborne, it's like, yo, why are we going to those levels, man? To hurt somebody, to look like legitimately try to hurt somebody. Ridiculous.
I guess we have a little bit of differing opinions. I don't think the initial situation is what garnered the ejection. Because if you watch it over, we watched it like 4 times on the play-by-play. The initial altercation, Mitchell Robinson and him, like, Mitch just holds him, and then he just makes a face, suns him, and that's the end of it. What happens is after that, you can't. Like I said, I want to know what he said. But what happened after that is Dyson says something to Mitch after it's done, because it was done. Mitch was getting ready to walk off. Dyson says something to Mitchell Robinson. And that's what triggers him. That's when he gets angry. Because initially, after what you mentioned with the arm situation, Mitch wasn't bothered by that at all. So there should have been the double tech, move on. But what happens is after that, and I think where the ejection then plays, and we'll find out, I'm sure, when they give the report, is because it spilled into the crowd. It spilled into the crowd. They're in the first row. So all that happened, and they were the two catalysts of the entire thing. So I feel like that's where the ejections played the part. But to me, I thought, if anything, it is a tech on Dyson Daniels for going above and beyond. Bitch, elevated, cool. But I think with the ejection, I think it's just the mere fact that they were in the stands, they were in the sidelines. I wasn't tripping about the ejection. If there comes suspensions and stuff, then we have a whole other conversation. I don't think that's going to be the case. Mitch might get a little fine, so he's going to have to take it out of his truck payment for the month. But it doesn't start until he says something to Mitch. And this is like another situation of Dyson Daniels. What is he saying to these guys? He triggered Mikal Bridges and getting him to throw 4 F-bombs in game 4, game 5, whichever one it was. Game 3 might have been, I don't remember. And then in that same game, he had OG Anunoby going away from my mantra of no emotes because OG had an upset face. He went from straight face to upset emoji in that game because of Dyson Daniels. So what is he got on these guys that he could just say the slightest thing and he got them acting up? Because Mitch, though he's been wilding from here and there, he's a pretty temperamental, he's a pretty cool, even keel kind of guy in situations. Yeah, he'll talk back, but he never gets to what we saw in this one. To the fact that we got poor Mike Brown slipping and falling, referee number 24 slipping and falling, security on the sidelines like that. So he said something crazy. But as far as the ejection, I honestly don't know. I think it's just because it spilled into the first row. That's what I think. It's soft, but I think that's where it came from.
I hear you, and that's most likely why it was. I still believe that even before that, Dyson should have been thrown out for doing anything stupid like that. because it's like, oh well, nothing. You can't say like, oh well, nothing happened, because then you get stupid stuff where you see what Draymond does, and you just allow that type of nonsense, and then it festers over time, and then it's like, man, you're a father, I'm a father. It's like trying to push the limit. What's the limit? What is your limit to say, hey, when you're going to stop me from doing these type of shenanigans? And so with Dyson, I thought that it was fine to even throw him out beforehand, even whatever he said to Mitch, because if you're going to try to start hurting somebody, just physically trying to because what if he did separate a shoulder? What if he did was taken out of the game? That's the stuff that you're trying to limit, man. Yeah. And if you're Adam Silver, you're trying to protect the product, which is the NBA. Why would you allow somebody to try even make that type of attempt? It goes back to me like that same thing with Joel Embiid, where, all right, Mitch got up, was able to walk afterwards, but it's like, why are we going to even permit something so stupid like that? Or even like 100%. Where you look at like Draymond, who stepped on Sabonis' chest. Like, why are we even getting to these points, man? Like, I know he missed it. I think he missed a game after that one, but it's like, you got to stop it, man. You got to stop it before it gets out of hand. So I was fine with that. I was fine for him. I didn't think Mitch need to be thrown out. I get the whole spilling into the
elevated though
type thing. I get it, but I'd be pissed too, man. I'd be pissed too. And then let's also be real. Like they've had some beef from like what, game 1, game 2. They've been jawing. So it's like
he's been jawing with all of them. I don't know what
him and Mitch, man. There was something there earlier. Like
I remember. I remember. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But let us know what you thought in the chat, man. Let us know what you thought in the chat. Let's keep it going. Let's out to some more super chats, man. Because I saw, where is it? There he is. Our guy, Young Kobe, man. Shout out to you, my guy, with the $100 super chat. He says, in the criminal justice system, BTA-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, they dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories. Shout out to you, Young Cove, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my man. Shout out to you for the $100 super chat. That's a good one.
Done. There you go. Jack's got it.
Yeah, done. We got a few more other super chats, and here we got Smoke Green. Shout out to you for the $2 super chat. We got Lord Steven Stone. Shout out to you for being a Fanchise channel member, and the $2 super chat says, we completely destroyed them. Let's go, Knicks. We got the resident DJ Eric L. Beats in the building. He's been a Fanchise channel member for 39 months. He's had a perfect night with the 76ers beating the Celtics by 15 late fourth quarter to push to a game 7. Knicks BTA to the Hawks by 50. Yeah, man. And then we got XQZ. Shout out to you for becoming a Fanchise channel member, man. Shout out to you, and shout out to 86er for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you as well. All right, man. Let's get back to it. This is a good time, actually, to get to key stats of the night. And this should be a fun one, because stats are going to look beautiful. Stats are going to look beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get to it, man. Favorite, there's only 2 lead changes, and if you look at the graph for NBA.com, it's a lot. It's a lot to a little by the point spread. So it's a lot. Just letting you all know. It's a lot. So let's go. The biggest leader tonight, and this is going to be another favorite, 61 points. For the Hawks, it was 4. But here we go. So the Knicks won 140-89 tonight. Knicks dominated on the glass. They out-rebounded the Hawks 46-35. They won the assist battle 33-22. They won the steal battle by 16-5. I did not stutter there. 16-5. They also won the block battle 6-4. They won the turnover battle, man. Knicks only had 9 turnovers to the Hawks 19. Knicks had Hawks had 8 turnovers in the first quarter. It was insanity. Then you also had Knicks winning the shooting categories. Knicks shot 59% from the field as a shot 39. Knicks shot 36% from downtown. Hawks shot 26. And then you had from the free throw line, Knicks shot 79%, while the Hawks shot 78%. But then this is where the hustle categories, man. Gotta love the hustle categories. Knicks dominated the Hawks in fast break points. They beat them at their own game, 35 points to 8. Didn't stutter there either, man. 35 points to 8. And then they won the second chance opportunity battle 17-14. And then Knicks won the points in the paint battle 66-38. So Knicks just dominated this one. Wire to wire victory for them. Damn near. What was your favorite? What's your favorite key stat of the night, CK?
My unserious answer is when the score was 60-19. That's something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. That I know that's not a stat, but that's gonna live with me for the rest of my life. I know we ended up winning by a lot, but to see a score 60-19 and it wasn't when I had checked my PS5 wasn't on. Like this was real life. Crazy stat. So 60-19 was crazy. Anyways, but realistically, the fact that we had what's it called? The 16 steals to me was huge because, as you mentioned, the amount of turnovers that they had in the first quarter, not first half, in the first quarter was insane. It felt like it was score, steal, score, steal, score, turnover, steal, score, block, score. Like it was that was the first quarter was one of the craziest sequences I've ever seen in basketball. Not just as a Knicks fan for the Knicks, but just in basketball. So yeah, just the 16 steals to me, and I love the fact that we shot the 59% from the field. We stayed efficient the entire game, and that's including our bench. So steals and the 59% from the field.
Yeah, definitely.
And also we were up by 16.
I think the best one for me, man. No, all good. Best category for me, man, is the fast break points because the Knicks were just able to beat them at their own game. 35-8 is just something that, we talk about this team not necessarily being a team that plays with a lot of pace, right? But somehow against this Hawks team who's known for just causing turnovers and getting out in transition and scoring, Knicks were able to do that tonight against them, and just gotta love how they were able to flip the script on them. You know what I mean? So the 35 fast break points is definitely what stands out to me, man. Just insanity. And so that is key stats of the night, brought to you by none other than GLD. And people, let me tell you something, man. You need a new chain? You got to go to GLD.com because look, buying any type of jewelry is expensive, okay? And you don't need to spend hundreds, thousands of dollars just to go get some nice chain to look fly out there. So go to GLD because it just makes everything. They just help you, man. They just help you get some good wear so that way you look fresh and clean while you're out there, okay? And so all you got to do is this, all right? This is all you got to do. You got to go to GLD.com just to go start purchasing your stuff and use that promo code 50%. Use that promo code KFTV to get 40% off of anything you buy from the site. All right. So use that promo code KFTV to get 40% off of GLD.com. So be one of the over 2 million customers that go out to the website to go purchase something, man. And they got over 50,000 5-star reviews. So you can be one of the 2 million customers to go to GLD. And look, they got 50,000 5-star reviews. So you're getting good quality, man. You can buy jewelry at any level just so you can enter the game. So once again, use that promo code KFTV to get up to 40% off. All right. Shout out to GLD. All right, let's get some more callers, man. Hello. All right, let's get some more callers. Let's get to who we want to get to, man. Let's get to King Matthews. King Matthews, how you doing, man? How you feeling? You've been waiting.
Shut up. How you feeling tonight, man? Man, if you told me it was going to be 16-19 Knicks up, I would be laughing. Seeing that score, man, I thought I had too much drinks in that bar, bro. I ain't going to lie with you, man. I ain't going to lie. A damn spanking. I got to shout out the whole team, man. The whole team did their thing. That's the thing. This is a Knicks team we love and adore. But the only thing is they're inconsistent. But this game and the 2 games before, that's Knicks basketball. Got to keep it 100%, man. And before I go, Sweet Lou, Chandler Parsons, didn't y'all say Hawks in 6? Where you at now, buddy? Keep that mouth shut. And you want to ride with us to the end? That in the backside, bro. We don't need you. We don't need that. We don't want no bandwagons here, man. Free my boy Mitch. This win was for Mitch, man. Dyson, you're a scrub. You're a bum. I don't know what you said, but keep that in the lanes, buddy. Even when you were up 50 points, we saw you crying at that back. The whole team was crying. I saw a tear in your eyes. Pigeons, bye-bye. Don't care who we play. Celtics, Sixers, it don't matter. Play like this, we got this, bro. But if we play Philly, it'll be so easy to go there, man. 2 hours, I'll just go in the bar, being Philly in that arena. Go Knicks, man. Y'all take it easy. Stay blessed.
Appreciate the call, King Matthews. And Look who we got here. Look who decided to join us. Look who decided to join us.
And look at the wear. Look what he's wearing too. Wait a minute now, player. Okay, hold on. You want to show it off, CP? What you got on, brother?
What is that? Oh,
This is a playoff merch, man. 50% off. Flash sale. Game 6 victory. We give them back to the people, man. Everybody wins.
check your mic, CP. Check your mic.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I probably got the wrong input here. Oh, that's why. Yes, here we go.
There it is.
There we go. Live and direct, man. I appreciate you guys producing for me, man. I appreciate it. But as you said, yes, this is the Blue Collar Big Stage collection. Shout out to my guy Kevin Gold by way of Australia. Available now on KnicksFanTV.com. Check out the flash sale, 50% off to celebrate this Game 6 SmackDown. Historic victory in Atlanta. Check it out, man. Yeah, very nice. These are on the Shock Aware tees. We switched up the tees for the playoff run. We went with the Shock Aware. Yeah. Very nice, man. You know about it, CK? You know about the Shock Aware?
Yes.
I was doing my research. I said, I want to come a little bit differently with the playoff collection. You know, we've done Gildan, we've done American Apparel, we've done Next Level for the once a Nick, always a Nick. The next levels are a bit more fitted, but the Shock Awares are more, they kind of have that oversized look, a little bit more contemporary. And man, these are printed very nicely, man. Check out the Blue Collar Big Stage. You could double it up with the All or Nothing tees. We got the double packs as well, or you can bundle it up, man. Whatever you want to do. You can get it at KnicksFanTV.com, 15% off for the night to celebrate the Game 6 victory, man. How we feeling, man? What's the topic of the day, man? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we talking about, man?
We're feeling great, man. I mean, I don't even know what to call this.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a belt to ass or it's greater than that, but
Molly
I do know one thing.
Yes,
somebody was missing out.
It was that. It was everything. Look, I might sound like a broken record for the past 3 games now, but it's just taking care of business, man. Get these guys up out of here. They're not in your class. They had a great season. Shout out to Quinn Snyder. Shout out my guy, Brian Bailey. I told you that's my guy. You know, family friend for the longest time. That's my guy. I'm very proud of him. He got us right up in Newsday and everything. Rising star in the coaching ranks. I'm gonna send him a text tomorrow, not right now because it's still a heavy wound. I'm gonna send him a text down the road and congratulate him. They had a good year, but the Knicks went out there and left no doubt. I wasn't nervous about this game. I haven't been nervous the entire series. Because every game I'm expecting the Knicks to go out there and dominate. That is why I went out there on Dexter's show with Macri, and my first prediction was a sweep. And they both looked, they said, whoa, the eyes started bucking, right? Because last year, I didn't say that about the Detroit series. I said Knicks in 6. I think in the Boston series, I was like, well, if the Knicks are going to win, it's going to be in 7. And then I think in the Pacers series, I was probably like Knicks in 6. I didn't go out the window like that. My prediction for this Hawks series wasn't based on just, making it sound about arrogance. It was based on the fact that I did not feel like this team was on the same level with the Knicks. I did not feel like the Knicks were a true 3 seed. However, the Knicks fell into their bad habits in game 2. Game 3, yeah, it could have went either way, Maybe that was a little home cooking by the Hawks and the Knicks got a little shell-shocked. Even when, like I told y'all in Game 3, I still thought the Knicks were going to come back and win. Still felt like that the entire game. I said it's only a matter of time they come back and take this lead. And they had the lead, but they blew it. So shout out to Hoodies Vintage. He pulled up to the watch party tonight and he said, it was either Hoodies or Nickinator. And he said, maybe these 2 losses in 2 and 3 gave him the killer instinct that they needed to finish these guys off. Because that's what we're talking about here with this team. Killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they needed. And that's what they've been showing in these games. Leave no doubt. By halftime, I was disinterested. That was over. They handled it. They did what they needed to do. And so, yeah, I'm happy that they got the win. The history and all of that, I'll leave it to other people. I'm not all impressed by the margin because they're not on the score is indicative of where these two teams are, where the Knicks are trying to go. We got to lock in and focus. This is just the first round. This is appetizer. We got a long way to go. 12 more wins. 12 more. You got to get 12 more. So we got a long way to go, man. Like, this win it's not even impressive to me because it's on to the next. And the next is going to get harder. The defensive assignments are going to get harder. The offense will likely be harder to come by. So I'm very happy. I'm happy with the things that I've saw throughout this series. Maybe, I don't know if you guys talked about this. Who's your player of the series? Is it Carl? The realization that no cat, no rings. We're going to end up putting that on a shirt. No cat, no rings. The big bodega has to have his say in this before it's all said and done. And I felt like he, on a confidence level up here, is in a great space right now. And that is great for this team. Go to him early. Allow him to orchestrate. Look at the way he's defending. Look at his attention to detail. Karl-Anthony Towns, like I said, we've been so focused on what he can't do and not enough what he can do. And those things are great. You need to lean on those things. The Knicks have no choice but to lean on those things. So I'm not worried about, you can't post up, you can't do this, this, that, and the third, because you still need to lean on him to try to win a championship. Right? So I'm locked in with the big bodega. Great job. OG's playing at an all-star level. Phenomenal. The dog is playing phenomenal. And like I said, two-way play. Look at all the steals. They had 7 stocks in the first quarter alone. How many did he end up with? 4 steals. Shout out producer Gamba. 4 steals, 1 block. Don't tell me the dog wasn't coming with it. He set the tone for this team defensively tonight. 50% shooting from 3. With over 5 attempts, he's playing like an all-star. He didn't make the all-star team, but he's playing like an all-star in the playoffs so far. First round. But he's playing fantastic ball. And like I told you, spoke to someone close to the team. They said he's built for 16. Somebody on Twitter said, what does 16 mean? It means 16 wins. That's what it means to get to the championship. He's built for it. So that was good. And then Mikal, and shout out to Ari. He took the easy way out tonight. He waited. He didn't wait for me. He jumped in. Y'all went to him first. Y'all should have waited. Yeah. Usually you got to let Ari wait. I was hoping y'all would have let Ari wait so that I could have a word with him tonight. I didn't even hear what he said. Was he contrite? What did he say? What did he say tonight?
Man, it was a passive congratulations. Look, man, I'll give it to him, but it wasn't enough. He said congratulations for finally scoring over 20, but it was so backhanded.
Yeah, man, it was.
It wasn't. I ran into one of his buddies tonight. One of his buddies pulled up to the watch party. He's like, I got to let Ari have it. I was like, hopefully they wait and save him for last. I got to get home. But yeah, I went to him first. We will deal with him when the time comes. But look, with the Mikal situation, it was only a matter of time before he broke out of the slump. It's a slump. Guys go through it. It is what it is. Guys go through it. And maybe for him, it might be easier to go through a slump because you have JB's dominating the ball, Cat's dominating the ball, OG's dominating the ball. So, look, when you do get the rock, it's not always easy to be as efficient on most nights. But again, Mikal impacted winning the entire series, and that was his defense on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The most improved player, he turned him back into a role player. So that's why I'm like, I was never even mad at Mikal all that much. Even the 0-point game in game 3, like, it's a series. The better team's going to win in the series. And if it's not this series, it's the next one where he's going to break out the slump and play better. But what I do know is that his defense was ferocious, it was aggressive, and it was consistent for this series. And that's what the Knicks needed. And they're going to need him again, whether it's Boston or Philly. They're going to need him again to man that role. And Mikal Bridges is going to deliver for this team. So let's support him. Don't just, the picks. You can't get the picks back in the playoffs. You can't trade him in the playoffs. He's on the team. He's on the roster. Support the guy. And and look at the things that he's doing well to help this team win. That's what I'm saying. If he was a complete zero, I would tell you he's got to sit the bench, right? Well, people saying after game 3, start Deuce. No. Take it easy. You start him. You give him the confidence that we're going to go to you. And if he's not great, then you bring in Deuce. You don't want to just make this like knee-jerk thing like, you're on the bench now. There was no need for that at that point of the series because the Knicks were still going to win the series. Start him. Leave him in there. He's a creature of habit. Allow him to get himself back into form. Everybody's not going to be hitting 1,000%. So allow him to get out of it. And he got out of it in a big way tonight. Ended the series. We'll see what happens in the next one for him. He's playing good defense. I love the way Mikal's playing. So that's it, man. This is just a small stepping stone on the journey. But they're taking care of business, and the pathway is there. The pathway that we all saw in the preseason, it is there for this team. It is on them to take it. And they got one step closer tonight. One small step, but they got one step closer tonight. The pathway's there, man. It's there for this team. They're a good team. They're built for the playoffs. They're ready to go. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm going to push back a little bit, CP. I think you can be excited about this win. I think you can be excited about this 50-plus point blowout.
Yeah.
And the reason is because we haven't seen this since them do it against Denver. But to see this even do this against a lesser opponent in their eyes, right? We already know what the Hawks' disadvantage is. They don't have a point guard. They don't got a legit center. But to see them do it in this manner, to see them adjust in this manner, to play this game of basketball that we've seen them play at moments throughout the regular season, I think you can get hyped for this because this brand of basketball can be translated to any team that you go against in the postseason. If you're moving the rock like this, if you're playing to your advantages like this, the whole point of like designing a team, right? Like everyone's like, you got to play way. No, you got to play your way and you got to play it to the best of your ability. That's how you win, all right? When the Warriors won, they said, we're going to rely on the 3-ball and we're going to play it to the best of our ability. That's why they won, okay? The Knicks, if their brand of basketball saying, we're going to lock up and play team basketball to the best of our ability where you have no idea who's going to attack, and they show it to you not once, not twice, but they did it for 3 consecutive games in a row. 3 consecutive games in a row. Now they got the rest. They understand the formula. They know how they got to approach the game. I could be hyped about that, man. I could be hyped about that because if you are going against Boston, if you are going against Philly, whoever you see after those rounds, this type of basketball, look, you're going to tell me if it's the Celtics, you think Cade is going to stop? Cade is going to be the same problem for the Celtics that the Hawks had, man. That's not going to be. It's going to be the same damn thing. And with the way Derek White's playing, who's going to be the one controlling the? You have to rely on JB and Tatum out there, Jaylen Brown that is, and Tatum to go figure things out. So I'm not worried about them. If it's the Sixers, man, Embiid's playing okay. We got the dogs, man. Yeah. We got the dogs to go compete with them, man. We know how they play. We know what they like to do. We've seen them. We saw them when we were at a disadvantage 2 seasons ago. And if they're playing like this, still a disadvantage for the 76ers. So you can be hyped, man. You can be hyped by the way they had this game.
I'm not saying I'm not hyped. All I'm saying is that it's just early, man. It's just the first round. It's just the first round.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm happy with the developments that I'm seeing from certain guys. But hey, every round is different, man. Every round is different. Because we were riding that same high when they dispatched Boston, and you were expecting that to carry over against Indiana, and it was a whole other ball game. It was a whole other story. They shit away 2 games. Pardon my French, but they did. There's still trauma there.
Going with the theme of this Knicks team, huh? A lot of French players.
That's all I'm saying. Every game, every series is different. So I'm just I'm not out the window yet. I'm not out the window. The 50-point blowout, the historic victory, great. They should have. They're not on the same level. But the levels are going to get harder. But I see this team is capable. The pathway is there. The pathway is there. They got to go out there and take it. It's very difficult, man. And knock on wood that they can do that in a healthy way. You know, look, take case in point. Blowing games 2 and game 3, you had a knick-knack Hart injury in game 5. Right? It wasn't the end of the world. We all knew he was going to play. But, like, this is why, like, you can't take chances and you can't take games for granted. You got to close each one.
Yeah.
You know? The Dyson Daniels Mitchie thing, dirty play by Dyson Daniels. The intentional, I mean, it was the second quarter. He had already thrown in the towel. He was cooked. So he got embarrassed. And
He looked like to cry.
yeah, so he throws the bow right to Mitchie's rib. And Big Country reacted.
And tries to take out his arm, man. I mean, he tried to like
that was after the fact, but the elbow to the rib. Look, boxing out, yeah, you're boxing out, you're gonna get physical, but this was a wind up elbow to the rib, in which, and then you said that right, then the arm bar. So I thought Mitch in the beginning,
Yeah, he handled it fine.
well.
Yeah,
In the beginning, he handled it well. But then, you know, as temper started to flare, he ends up in the crowd. You know, that's ankles territory. You got to be careful with that. So, look, I understand, you know, emotions are riding on high, tempers are flaring. And so maybe he couldn't dial it back just yet, but he's so important to this team. And he already got, you know, his right ankle turned a little bit. He came back into the game. You just can't take too many chances, man, Mitchie. You got to be careful. That's spilled into the crowd. You know, suppose he turned the ankle on, you know, some random AT aliens, and you know, that would have been terrible. Just got to be a little bit careful there. But nevertheless, Dyson Daniels, that was a dirty play. And he certainly tried to escalate something with Mitch because he knew the Hawks season was over. He was trying to impact the Knicks season. So for the Knicks, they got to watch that tape and be smart. You got to be smart. Got to. Yeah.
And right as we talked about it, the same thing happening in Minnesota right now. They're squabbling again. Right as we're talking, right as you start talking about
Sumo
it
tonight either.
What channel is this on? I got to see this.
It's on
ESPN
ESPN
with
still.
the theatrics. Hang on.
Yeah, it's Jokic in the middle of it too, man.
Of course. What's the score of this game anyway?
80-86 Minnesota.
Okay. What quarter? Fourth?
Fourth, yeah.
Fourth.
We wrapping it up. Yep.
Wow.
Denver's done, man.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray's a non-factor. Jokic is frustrated. They tired, man. Say again?
I said, what's up with Jamal, man? He's not saying nothing this series.
What's his name's locking him up? McDaniels, man. McDaniels has got him in prison.
Yeah, he's been talking and he's been holding it.
Oh, hang on, man. We skipped 200 super chats.
Huge.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta get to him.
Hang on, man. You know, we're over here yapping. We gotta get to it. $200 super chat from my man Tom from Huntington. Shout out to Tom. He says, salute CP, salute Alex, salute CK, salute to the chat. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Come on, towel up here. Yeah, you see it. Nothing better than the facial expressions of Jefferson, Shaq, and Charles when we win. I want OKC. Let's go. Shout out to Tom from Huntington, man. He's straight into the future with it. Shout out to Tom. Let's get to it. J. Cal was there. And we're going to get to the stadium report from J. Cal in a minute. He says it's time to jump out the window. A $200 super chat from Jason Calacanis. This Week in Startups, the All-In Podcast. Here he is. J. Cal, let's get it, man. Stadium report. Talk to us. Let's go.
All right. Can you hear me? I'm at 5x5.
Yo, you're in HD right now. Let's go.
Okay, perfect. I got the podcast microphone. Guys.
Absolutely.
Guys, this is it. We gave away a game, and we are scared straight now. Every player on this team is playing at an extremely high level. every piece of talent on this team is healthy. The team is unified. This team is unstoppable. We destroyed this team tonight because everybody did whatever it takes. All of the doubts, all of the hand-wringing is over. They learned that if they move the ball and everybody commits to defense, they will destroy teams. Yep. They will annihilate them. Our bench can beat the Hawks. Our 10 through 15 can beat the Hawks. It was just a random thing that happened in those two games.
Yeah, fluky.
It's a fluke. It was a fluke. Yeah. We are built to destroy, to demolish, to dominate Tatum and the Celtics. We were behind the bench. CP, you and I were behind the bench in Philly. Yeah. We destroyed the 76ers. We went into enemy territory. Yeah. I went to Detroit. We owned that team as well. There is no team in the East that can stop us. It's going to be 5 or 6 game series the rest of the way. And then we're going to be in the finals. And when we're in the finals, we're going to play the Spurs. And you saw what we did to the Spurs. This team is deep. This team is healthy. This team is made to annihilate and destroy and to make people question why they even showed up. I have never seen the silence in the ATL. It was like being in a church. You could hear a pin drop. These fans were so dejected. And then the Knicks fans took over. They were chanting, Jose, 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 Jose. They were going absolutely crazy. And OG Anunoby, the dog is unstoppable. They cannot stop him. There is no answer for OG.
Yeah.
There's no answer for OG. He had like 30 points in the first half.
I'm almost leery about this like extra time off. I wish they were playing tomorrow. The dog is so locked in, man.
Yeah. CP, you have PTSD. CP, you have PTSD. You have a little PTSD. It's understandable. You got in a car accident. You don't want to get back in the car. It's okay. It's okay. It's understandable. Those were 2 horrific losses.
Yeah.
That was a fluke. Put it out of your mind. It's a fluke. It's like you hit turbulence in an airplane, and then you're not going to hear him. You're safe, CP. You are safe. OG is an all-star. Cat putting up a triple-double in the first family show half. He was masterful. Oh, everybody's complaining. Drive the lane. I tell you what, let me throw up 10 dimes. Okay, yeah, let me get double-digit rebounds. Oh, we're going to sit Mitch and put him in bubble wrap for the second half. And Mitchie is no snitchy, okay? Oh, you want to come at Mitch? Great, let's start it up. We'll throw down. We're up 40? Sure. Let's start a Donnybrook.
40.
Let's go.
We're up 40.
And he starts a fight. It's the greatest thing ever. This team is built to win now. The coach is mid. Sure he is. But it's not about the coach. It's about how deep this bench is.
Yeah.
Just pause, everybody. Look at our starting 5. Then look at the 3 or 4 people who come off the bench. We've got Deuce. We've got Mitch. The bench is insane. Jose. It never stops. And then forget about it. You got Kolik, Diawara. I mean, even the French guy who hits the threes.
Dadier.
Yeah. We saw Dadier.
That's the
There's no weak links in this chain, guys. Cat was the weak link. Mikal Bridges. Okay. Yeah, sometimes guys get a little shell shock. It's okay. We can have 1 or 2 guys, be shell shocked. As long as the other guys go to them and say, hey, you're good. Bridges, you're a great player. You don't need to be the first, second, or third scorer. What you need to do is play defense. And when you see Tatum O'Neal, when you see that Tatum, I need you to stop him. I need you to get in his face and make it uncomfortable. That's all he has to do. That's his reason to be here. 5 picks, 10 picks, I don't care. Family show the picks. It doesn't matter. What matters is Mikal Bridges plays defense on Tatum. That's it. That's why he's here. And then maybe, we'll have Mitchie no snitchy. And oh my God. Sochan. The squad is so deep. Sochan is he is a defensive machine, and we haven't even unlocked him. The coach is mid. The coach is not a great coach. He's a mid coach. That's the problem. And it's now all the starters realize this is their chance to win. And we're going to cut through the Eastern Conference like a samurai sword through butter. These teams are all soft.
Yeah.
Detroit, Disgraziad.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. You know what? One thing is like there's so much focus was on the regular season inconsistency. And yes, it was frustrating. We watched every game. We know this. But also, if you look across each one of these guys, even especially in the starting five, they've got significant playoff experience. It means something. It's a different season. Jalen is battle tested. Josh is battle tested. Carl is battle tested. Mikal went to the finals.
Bridges,
he's battle tested. OG, he's battle tested. Especially with this team. So they're there, man. They know what it takes. They know what it takes, man.
Alex, CK, you got to help CP.
Yeah.
CP's been shaken.
No. Yeah, great words, J. Cal. Facts.
He got shaken. It got shaken. It's reasonable, CP. You put your heart and soul into this team.
Yeah.
But listen, we played a lot of games. We tried different lineups. Cat's a bit of a head case. Okay. Yeah. But look at what we just did to this family show, Disgraziad Atlanta. Okay? We just rolled them for 3 games in a row. Rolled them. How many? We're setting records at the number of points. Why? Defense. Yeah, we know everybody on this team can hit a 3. The defense was ferocious. I was courtside seats in Atlanta. They cost $17.50. Anybody can go.
Were you with
Basically
Jesse Itzler? Who you with? Did you see my man Jesse Itzler, man? Was he in there?
I didn't see Jesse. Listen. You know what? Somebody put me in touch with him. I was like, "Hey, can you hook me up with the court sides? I'm happy to pay." And then he ghosted me. Okay, I don't have bad feelings about it. I got hooked up. I did a public tweet to 1 million people. The DMs came in. The Knicks family hooked me up. I paid for my court side. I'm coming back. We're going to listen. Please let us go back to Philly. Please let us go back.
Would be good. Yeah, tell David we're coming.
David Adelman knows I'm coming. I'm coming, and I'm coming deep. I'm rolling deep. I'm gonna have the whole bench. I'm gonna have the row behind the Knicks bench. We're all Alex, CK, CP. Get me Ari from Manhattan. I want the entire squad. We're gonna go to Philly, and we're gonna torture them. We're gonna torture them every family show game. Okay. I want that. If you want to give me the Boston, listen. I'll take the Boston. I'll take Boston. I'll go back to Detroit, Orlando. It doesn't matter. We're built to destroy all of these people. None of them can do it. Pause. Okay. Listen. We're built to destroy the Eastern Conference. Now we'll talk about the finals when we get there. That's it. Put the finals out of your mind. Philly, Boston, I'll take either team. Flip a coin. We're going to destroy them. Okay? Detroit, we handled them last year. Don't worry about Detroit. They're not deep.
Yes, they got to worry about Orlando. They're in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously. And then Orlando, okay, yeah, they don't have the experience. Okay? Don't worry. We're going to cut through the East. Those 2 games were the best thing that ever happened to this team because it showed them you can't play with your food like we say here at KnicksFanTV. You can't play with your food. You got to take these teams seriously because this is the NBA. These are the top 8 seeds in the NBA in the East. Do not take it for granted that you can win. You actually have to show up, and you got to show up in the first quarter. How much different is it when we go up in the first quarter? Changes the whole dynamic.
And not only up, like I said, man, they had 7 stocks in the first. Everybody was ball hawking, not just OG. JB was after it on the 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
Paul was getting after it on the 50-50 balls. Mikal Bridges, Josh, like the entire starting 5 got gritty.
Towns had 3 steals tonight, man.
Say that again?
Towns had 3 steals.
There you go.
It was gritty and it was pretty.
It was.
Who did you guys pick as your MVP of the game, and who was the role player of the game? Give me your 1s and 2s.
OG's the player
of the series or the game? The series?
Well, let's do both. Let's do both. This game, it's obviously OG's 1, and you got Cat 2, I assume.
Yeah.
That's across the board. Series. It's got to be OG, right? I mean, Brunson and OG.
100% OG.
Yes, for sure.
I got to go OG.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
100%.
shooting over 60% from the field
Yeah.
It's OG.
and averaging 21 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Guys,
It's a dog, man.
I have been watching this team since the late 80s. I was there for Patrick Ewing. I was there for Stephon Marbury. I was there for Melo. I was there for all of it. I've been there. I suffered, okay? I've seen everything. I've seen the Spurs win on our court. This is our year. Let me be clear. We're going right to the finals. The team is built to run through the East. There is no team that's going to stop us in the East, and it will be a dogfight with OKC or the Spurs. I believe it will be the Spurs, and we will be victorious. We're winning the chip, guys. Get mentally ready for it because these guys are tough. It was pretty and it was gritty. No more it wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. No more it was gritty and family showed it up in the end. No more. This team is not playing to the level of its opponent. This team is playing above. They're playing their best basketball in each of their individual careers. If you go down through all the starters and then down the bench, is there anybody who's underperforming past performances? Bridges. Okay, sure. When he was the number one on the Nets, I guess he had some great seasons. Other than Bridges, this is peak. They're all peaking at the same time. They're peaking at the same time. We could have won 60 games this year if we were, not playing with lineups. It could have been a 60, 62-game winning season. We could have been the first seed. The seeds mean nothing when you've got a team that is this gritty, that is this together and unified. Yeah, the coach is a problem. Hopefully he doesn't make last-minute mistakes and stupid errors. I hope he listens to his assistant coaches. But talent is more important than the coach. The talent is more important than the coach. And this is the most talented squad in the NBA right now. It is the deepest squad in the NBA. We have the best defense, and I believe we actually have the best offense in the NBA right now. I believe that. I believe when we are shooting on all cylinders, they had no answer for OG Anunoby. No answer. And Cat's like, you know what? I don't have to be the top scorer. I know I'm the top paid guy. I'll just give the ball to OG right under the basket. How many times did he do that in the last 3 games? Beautiful basketball. Beautiful basketball. I'm sorry, guys. We all have to get in line right now. We all have to jump. Everybody hold hands. 3, 2, 1. We jump out the window together. Okay? That's it. Good night, everybody. That's it.
J-Cal on the Discord.
Killed it, man.
The Stadium Report. Shout out to J-Cal, man. He's out. He's trying to get me to jump. He's trying to get me to jump.
Jump.
He's trying to get me to jump.
He's right, man. Did you hear what you said, though? I'm so glad J-Cal brought you back down there. You heard what you said? 51-point game. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah,
You're like 51 points.
That's why I had to push back.
He said it 3 times. And I'm glad you pushed back too, Alex. Yeah, man. Like, you're right. Your statements and your points are correct. First round, did what we were supposed to do. Cool. Move on. But to just shoo off the way that this team responded, though, CP,
Yes.
do you remember game 3, brother? You know what I'm saying? This is the right kind of response. I'm with J.K. I'm with Alex.
It was.
Listen to Reverend CK, man.
Be excited about this 51-point win. We said, look, we talked about this because we both echoed the same sentiment in game 3. We were both worried about the future, not even just this series. What are the Knicks going to look like past round 1, right? They just answered that question here in game 6. They said, we handled business against the lower team that we're supposed to handle business against, but we are ready for what the Celtics are going to bring to us. We are ready for what a Sixers are going to bring to us. Because like I told Alex, like, they're going to game 7 now, and they're not going to have any time to figure out how to deal with the Karl-Anthony Towns at the top of the 3 passing the rock around. They're not going to have any time to figure out an OG Anunoby moving around in the cut. Like, we are in one of the best forms that we have been all season long, and it's at the right time.
Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and I haven't been able to see the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat, first and foremost, man. Like, share, subscribe. We got 3,000 people in here. Number 1 show, you see it. For the fans, by the fans. Thank you for everybody for giving us your time and lending us the ear. Now, they go to the second round, and knock on wood, doesn't happen. They lose to the Celtics of the Philly. Are you remembering this historic 51-point victory?
Yeah, but it's not going to be
Are you
as
going to go
important.
back and say, oh, man, we lost?
You're right.
But at least we blew out the Hawks by a historic 51 points. You're not even going to remember that. That's why I'm saying we got to lock in, man. Forget that. This was cool. This was nice. This is the Hawks. Get them out of here. On to the next. Monday is game one. This is why I'm getting reports. Monday is game one. If we're on the road in Boston, if we're home at the Garden against Philly, we got to lock in and win. Set the tone. Remember, this team was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. So until I get to that point, everything before that is cool. I'm not out the window until this team gets to the finals. They should have got there last year. Facts. They got work to do. So, number one, they got to keep the defensive intensity up, no cat, no rings, and stay healthy. And those three things have to be there for this team to get there. That's what I want to see from this team. That's why this thing, it's cool. It's cool on the surface. Very nice to see. But after tonight, I'm over it. On to the next. They got out this series healthy. Most important thing, they're trending in the right direction. They're running offense through Towns. We're seeing the offense. We're seeing a lot of fluidity. Mikal broke out of his slump tonight, but Monday's a whole nother ballgame. It's 0-0. You reset the dials. You reset the clock. You reset the stats. 0 zeros across the board. Back to business. It's back to business.
Alex, CP's over here trading insurance cards with the other person because J. Kel's right. He's in the car crash. He's in the car crash.
Man.
He's in the car crash.
This is PTSD. You know what
That's
CP
crazy.
sounding like right now? CP sounding like this is what CP sounding like. Get off my lawn right now. CP saying, get off my lawn. I'm a little too aggy right now.
Man.
You know what, CP? This is what you need to do though. This is what you need to do. This is
already
why you
got
gotta
us
listen to what
losing.
J. Cal, what I'm
Talk
saying, what CK saying, man. Because look, we get it. We get the whole feeling, man. We know what the destination is. We get what the destination is. But even you, and I'm sure, look, man, look at what you've created, man, with KnicksFanTV, right?
Yes.
You always talk about it. You got to appreciate the journey. You got to appreciate the journey, right? So let's look at this journey right here. Knicks start off, we saw them, Game 2, Game 3, we're pissed, but it turned it around. They turned it. Look at how they're playing right now, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to believe in what we're seeing right now from this basketball team. And so, you know what? After what J. Cal, CK, and everyone else is doing, man, let me tell you something. I'm bringing out the elegant curtains, man. I'm bringing out the elegant curtains, and I'm jumping out the window. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I'm hyped for how this team's playing right now because this brand of basketball, as I keep saying, it is transferable. It is transferable to many levels. Okay, I'm enjoying the journey. I'm having fun, man. I like to see the 50. I like seeing the 50 game win because you know what, man? Because when we look at it, because guess what? You say, "Oh, is it going to matter if we lose the second round?" Well, when we win and then we go all the way and we go back like, "Yo, we spanked those Hawks." We will go, "Yo, we spanked the Hawks." You know what we did to them? We took them out back and we let Old Yeller take them back home. That's what we did, man. That you can tell them that, hey, this dog took it back home. It's okay. All right, that's what you can tell them.
Well, you know what? We got 3,000 people in the chat. Let's let the people decide. Am I wilding or should I be jumping out the window like J. Cal, Alex, and CK? Am I wilding or not? You guys let me know. Am I wrong? You guys let me know.
Alex hit a bar. He said, enjoy the journey, bro. He used your own bar against you. That's it.
If you guys look at what I'm writing, I wore all black tonight because I was going for the Hawks funeral.
All right.
Okay.
Phenomenal shirt, by the way. Phenomenal shirt.
I was in the spirit. Yeah. These shirts are really nice. And Alan CK, I'm putting yours in the mail. It's getting out there. These are really nice. Get them at shop.knicksfantv.com. 50% off flash sale to celebrate the win. I'm not saying I'm not happy, fellas. I'm not saying I'm not happy.
It kind of sounds like that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not satisfied. There's a difference.
That's fair.
There's a difference. I'm not satisfied. That's all I'm saying.
No one's saying we're happy that they made past. We're enjoying the journey, man. I'm excited about the journey. And the whole point about jumping out the window, by the way, is because you can see what's happening in front of you and be like, I could see where it could potentially go. That's what jumping
I
out the
said
window
that.
means.
For the
I said
first time.
pathway's there. I said the pathway is there. You still got to get the pathway was there last year too.
You say you're not jumping though.
Car crash.
Yeah, because the pathway was there, and like I said, they blew it the first 2 games.
Car crash.
And before you knew it, was Halliburton and then
J Cal was spinning with that line. I'm sorry. Car crash. Yeah. Because you're still living in that. And I get you. I'm with you. You're right.
It's hard to take.
The same thing as a Mikal Bridges high president, the same thing I'm being told all season, that was last season. So CP, that was last season. We're in 2026 right now. Knicks righted their wrongs of this round. That means that they are showing growth, and then that means that they're showing that they want this. We damn near fired Mike Brown. He turned things around in 3 games. Come on, man. Let the journey take its place. We're doing a good thing right now. Bring on whoever's next.
All right. Let's pull this up. Did anybody pull up? I guess Mitchie had something interesting on his gram. Did anybody pull up his gram?
I've been waiting. I was waiting for the TikTok. I was waiting for his TikTok. I knew it was.
What'd he say?
What Mitchie say on the gram tonight? So to everybody in chat, producer Gamba, pull that up. But I want to shout out. We got a $100 super chat again. Hang tight. Let me shout him out. Shout out to Gary Riker, fellas. Gary Riker, $100 super chat, says Knicks finally showed. Glad they won. I thought they would. I agree with CP. We need consistency. Pistons are reeling, Celtics struggling. We should beat the East. And the West is also struggling. This could be our year. Felt bad for Mitchie today. That's not like him. Yeah, I mean, not like him until you got to catch a bow to your rib. I think anybody would think.
I just want to know what Dyson Daniels said, because that's what triggered him. It's when Dyson Daniels said whatever he said to him, that's when he got pissed off. I want to know what he said. So I hope he put a TikTok or, like you guys said, on his story. I just want to know, man. Because Dyson Daniels, he must have elite trash talk, because he got OG tripping, he got Mikal tripping, and now Mitchell Robinson. I gotta know.
Bro, I haven't seen trash talk like that since KG and Melo.
Right. You know how many people were talking about the Cheerios and stuff like that in the chat? That must be what he said. He said the interior of your truck smell like Cheerios. That's what they said.
Insult him a little bit.
I want to know. I want to know what he said.
Tell us, let's get to we got a ton of super chats, we got a ton of calls, so let's get to the people, man. Great show. Great conversation so far. Knicks went big. There seems to be some controversy over whether Tatum got hurt or not. Joe Mazzulla says he didn't get hurt in this one. I'm hearing he could have a little calf issue. So
that's not a good thing.
That's not,
yeah. I'm hearing he could have a little
same
calf
leg?
issue there.
Same leg? Is it the same leg?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Oh, Jesus.
Tatum says his leg was a little stiff when he came out, kind of assessing in the moment. The game was a little out of reach. He says he's not concerned. You got a doctor on Twitter saying it was a calf injury. Potentially very concerning.
Well, we
Mazzulla says he didn't get hurt. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, man. But either way, they're going to 7. They're going to 7.
Is it like sitting territory? We don't know yet. Like, is this like a risk of him missing game 7 kind of bad, or is it just from today's game?
Well,
we don't know yet.
He says no. So
okay, all right. Not my problem. Hey, we chill until round 2, so I don't care.
Yeah, yeah. We'll sit and watch.
Game 7. What's that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But yeah,
in the first round,
looks like it was a calf.
Right.
Looks like it was a calf.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Crazy. Well, you know, we all remember the calf injury with Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Yep.
Warriors,
that's
man.
the first thing I thought about. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I hear that. It's like if it's the same leg too.
Yeah. For sure. Either way, you better be ready for game 1, whether it's in TD Garden or Madison Square Garden. The Knicks will be ready. All right. Let's get to some people on the phones. And yeah, producer Gamby said, yeah, not family friendly. Yeah. No, Mitch's story is not family friendly, so we'll leave it off. But either way, you can go check it out yourself. All right, everybody, I want to get to as many people as we can to celebrate this win tonight. We really need everybody. One take, one, and pass the mic. We know we love the show. We know what's up. We know all that. One take and pass the mic. Grabba, kick us off. One take, pass the mic.
I'm in the spot.
You in the spot, man.
Man, listen, man. I got the polo button up. You know what I'm saying? All the way, the third button all the way top button up, man. This is business as usual. We ain't jumping out of no window. I said to Ari, I'm gonna join the ride, and that's exactly what I'm doing, man. We've been in the same position the last 4 years. Let's lock in. Let's do what we gotta do, and go out there and play ferocious like we did tonight, and we'll end up in the finals, man. Y'all tripping talking about yes, I'm out the window, man. We've been here the last 4 years, man. This is the type of mindset. This is the type of mindset. Come on, man. Like we got to act like we've been there, man. Come on, I understand it was beautiful. We beat the brakes off them, but we did the same thing to Boston last year, and then got embarrassed in game 1 at home to the Pacers last year. So let's everybody lock in. It's all cool. We beat the brakes off the Hawks. We shouldn't have even been in this situation. That's why they beat them like they did tonight. Because we shouldn't. This game should never even happen. Game 6 should never even happen. We should never even play the game 6. So I'm cooling, man. I'm gonna join the ride, but I'm not out the window, man. I'll be out the window game 1 in the finals, whether it's the Spurs, OKC, wherever we at. That's when I'll be out the window. Until then, it's business as usual. I got my polo button all the way up, man, and I'm out here, man.
Grabba on the Discord. Okay, all right. Grabba kicking us off. Maly on the Discord, man. Are you out the window? How you feeling about this win, man? Talk to us. Let's go. Rapid fire.
What's up, guys? You guys can hear me good?
Loud and clear, sir.
All right. First, I'll be quick. I know we got to move.
Yeah, we got a ton of callers in here. Please, thank you.
But first I'll say, give credit to the Hawks. A good fight, whatever. But like I said, we did what we had to do. We did what we had to do, and I don't care who we play next round. I don't care if it's Philly, Boston. If we play like this. I never seen the Knicks play like this in a long time. So if we play like this will be a big problem. So like I said, I know we got some wrestling fans in here. The words of John Cena again. If you want some, come and get some. And that's it.
Maly on the Discord. Well, John Cena wasn't the GOAT. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin. But we appreciate the comments, man. You Cena era, young whippersnapper. It was
the question. I love Stone Cold, but he wasn't in it long enough, brother.
He was the GOAT.
Sorry.
Stone Cold was the GOAT. Stone Cold. It wasn't John Cena.
Good fight.
It was okay. All right.
Good fight. Hey, another day. As long as you're not coming here dropping Rob Van Dam's on me, we good. Go ahead.
Oh, don't. Hey. Don't talk about
RVD was great.
Now.
Not hating on him.
If we talk about skills, it's a whole different ball game. You talk about like when we talk about the GOAT, it's a lot that comes into it. Your mic skills, your presentation, all of that. It didn't necessarily have to be in-ring skills. But if we talk about in-ring skills, don't go there, my man RVD. Don't go there.
Everything you just said, describe John Cena. Let's get to the next call. Who's next? Who we got?
Yo, Al, don't be agreeing with him, Alex. Don't be agreeing with him, Alex.
Everything
I got no dog in the fight, man. I got no dog in the fight.
Hey,
how come no one's talking about Sting though? How come no one's talking about Sting?
Sting is amazing. Sting is my guy. Sting is he's in my Mount Rushmore, 100%.
That's fair.
Got to put Sting in around Mount Rushmore, man.
That's fair.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Knicksfix on the Discord.
CP, Alex, CK, what up, fellas?
How are you, man?
What's up, bro?
What up?
Yeah, I'm about to hit the Bernie Mac. What in the hell was that? Yo. Bro, I'm used to stressing out these games, bro. Like, I'm looking at the game, I'm like, all right, yo, push this league to 15, push it to 20, push it to 30. Once the league got up to 30, I'm like, what? What? This ain't the intensity of the Knicks, bro. Like, of the past 3 games, they took it to a whole nother level compared to the regular season, man. This is, if they play like this, they go into the finals. It don't matter who you face. I mean, Cat got a triple-double, and he took, like, 4 shots? Insane, man. I mean, incredible. But now I'm looking at it. By the way, fellas, for the calf strain, apparently it's the left calf. So not the right. The right was the one he got surgically repaired. So
Okay.
they're saying it's the left, which is even worse because it's like because now you run the risk of rupturing that Achilles.
Yeah.
So yo, on the real though, I'm looking the whole time I'm looking at that series, I'm like, yo, give me Philly, give me Philly. Now I'm like, yo, give me Boston. Like,
Yeah. Well, the thing that I said, because I was asked the same thing, like, you know, Philly, Boston, who would you want? You know, I talked about, shout out to Combo. I was on Combo's podcast yesterday, and I said, yo, Philly has a lot of perimeter threats. Max, Indy 500, you know, Edgecombe rookie, but can still turn up the Jets. Paul George is having a great playoff so far. Somebody made the joke like, you know, that PED Paul suspension was probably the best thing that happened to him and Philly because he's fresh. And Embiid is coming back fresh. You know, Kelly Oubre can mix it up in his role. So, hey, Q-Dot activated. My God, Quentin Grimes, you know, not playing to his level, but capable still. So I think they have a lot of threats in the perimeter. And especially in that starting five, you can't hide JB. So you can hide JB against Dyson Daniels in this series. You can hide JB maybe even on Derek White against the Celtics because he's having a terrible year. Against Philly, that they ran into trouble with that in the regular season, especially in the Edgecombe matchup. When he wanted to activate. You know, like I said, he's a rookie, so sometimes he might disappear, but the athleticism, the speed with that backcourt could get a little trickier. That's all I'm saying. I still like the Knicks in either series, but at least with Philly, you can't hide JB against Philly. Can't hide him.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that here because I know there's a lot of callers, man. But if you like when I was watching that game just now, that Boston the game, I'm like they were running dribble handoff with Embiid, and then Embiid is like pitching it from the high post to Edgecombe and PG on the corners. I'm like, yo, that's our offense.
Yeah.
So but anyway, man, crazy. I've never seen something like that. I've been a fan of the Knicks for how many years? I've never seen a dominant one like that. Let's go, fellas. Stay up.
Imposing your will. Shout out to the Knicksfix. Rate that call in the chat. 1 being trash, 5 being facts, man. We keeping it rolling. We see all the super chats that have come in. We're going to read all of them. You know, it's a busy show tonight. Obviously, with the Knicks winning, a lot of viewers, a lot of callers, a lot of super chats. So we're trying to manage everything accordingly. But don't worry, we are going to read all the super chats. Shout out to John Torre. $10 super chats is for the fans, by the fans, love and respect. Shout out to John Torre, man. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that came through to the KFTV watch party. We will be back on Monday at Slate. We will be back for game 1 at Slate. Time TBD. But make sure you look out for the announcement. But we will be there at Slate. So make sure you guys pull up on us. Lawrence Peters, Fanchise channel member, $20 super chat, says Daniels had to have said something personal to Mitch. We are winning these games by large margins because the coaching staff is finally doing what we've been asking for as a fan base all season. Run the offense through Towns. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, go ahead, Al. Or CK. Who was saying?
I was just going to say real quick update. 105-98 with a minute left. Minnesota looking like they're going to move on without Ant, without Dante. Just wanted to give a quick update.
Without DeSumo, too. He didn't even play tonight.
Right. I was not playing right now.
Didn't play tonight?
Nope.
No.
Damn.
Look, man, Jaden McDaniels is who Dylan Brooks thinks he is, bro.
Wow.
Because he is hitting clutch shots down the stretch. Talk this talk and actually backing it up. I'm just saying because he got Denver in fits.
Denver got closed 30? Out without those guys. Whoa.
Who's Terrence Shannon?
I mean,
I know, right?
He's been there for a little bit, but damn. Did Aaron Gordon play?
No, he's out. He was out this game.
Wow, that's a big problem. He couldn't stay healthy, man, for the last 2 years. Wow.
They're an interesting team, man. Denver's in it. I know we got to focus on our East, but Denver's such an interesting team.
It's like, you know, even after the championship, they just, I don't know, they weren't impressive to me. They weren't dominant in any way.
Same.
No, and defensively, forget about it. They weren't good.
It doesn't exist.
No.
It doesn't exist. Yeah. I just want to keep that up.
But that's why Joker is in the MVP conversation. He carries that team in a big way. Major way.
Yeah, but when I saw Rudy Gobert hit a Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type of hook shot over him, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Crazy.
If we're gonna give Luka a hard time about defense, we gotta start talking about Jokic too, man. What are we doing?
Son Doggy gifted another 20 memberships. Son Doggy, I think he's got like 300 memberships. He's got to have like 200 gifted memberships under his belt. So shout out to Son Doggy, man, supporting the show like no other. And we appreciate it, man. Shout out to Son Doggy, man. Definitely appreciate all the support. And welcome to all of the new Fanchise channel members. Okay, we keep it.
Can I real quick? I just want to say real quick. Shout out to everybody that came through to the play-by-play today. We talked about the man. We got to 1,200 in a blowout.
Wow,
51-point game. Yeah, it was live. Everyone came through. I'm sure there was some Hawks fans in there. Shout out to that. There was a few Hawks fans that showed their face in the Twitch. We sit them right. They sat down. They were pretty quiet for the entire stream. But no, I just want to say shout out to everybody coming through. That blowout games, you could be doing anything, celebrating, but they still came through to the play-by-play. Yeah, man, Knicks fans are the best. I love doing the play-by-play.
On the play-by-play check-in.
That was the highest we got.
Salute.
Huge.
And make sure y'all tap in with CK on Monday for game 1. Knicks versus whoever.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes.
Make sure you guys getting your merch. KnicksFanTV.com. Shout out to Mark Joseph. Just got his. Shout out to Mark Joseph, man. He just got his, man. Blue collar, big stage. Salute, man. Salute to everybody on KnicksFanTV.com. Getting your merch. 15% off tonight only. So make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you guys are also, while you are on KnicksFanTV.com, just do us a quick favor. Click on the newsletter tab and just drop your email in there. That way, you'll get the best newsletter coverage in the game. You're going to get Remy's recaps. You'll hear what KnicksFanTV Remy thought about the game and the series with his player breakdowns and ratings. You'll get newsletter blog posts from our KFTV staff, from Omar, from Alex, from Jeff, from the whole squad, man. So you get that. And then you also get updates whenever Knicks Fan TV is having a watch party in New York City or a meetup around the country. Vegas is going to be coming up in Summer League. So just to stay up to date, man, like I said, we don't waste your email. We don't waste time with you. This is all quality content and quality news going directly to your email. So because, we get a lot of people that's like, I didn't get updated. I didn't know when you guys were live. I didn't know about the watch party. A lot of people, they consume our content in very different ways. But one thing that we always check is our email, right? That's the one thing that's pretty consistent. You're always checking the email. So make sure when you go to KnicksFanTV.com, just click on newsletter and then just put your email right there. And that's it, man. We'll take care of the rest and deliver to you guys, man. Quality, quality, quality. Okay. Shout out to Ryan Animal Chuck D. $5 super chat. Says season terrible for predicting analysts in the NBA this season. Yeah, didn't y'all talk about y'all talk about Chandler Parsons and Lou Williams, right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So I had some people in the watch party talking about the same thing. They're like, Chandler and Lou, they said da 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 da. Okay. No disrespect to those guys. They played the game. No disrespect. The show stinks. Right? Let's just be honest. The show with Michelle Beadle, whatever it's called, it sucks. So they have to go the other way and then clip it up. They get their clip farmers, they clip the take, put it out there. Because let's be real, if it just was them and their honest take, it would just be like everything else. The problem with these guys that cover the game on a national stage, they don't know how to build and capture an audience. That is what separates us from even the mainstream major league guys. We are community focused. You understand? Yes, we talk about the team, but we are a community of like-minded fans. That is why people come to Knicks Fan TV. That is why people come to other podcasts similarly along that focus strictly on their team, because it is about the community. These guys just go out there and try to go viral. Viral does not build community. Authenticity builds community, and that is why people rock with us, man. We appreciate the people that do. We had a lot of our regulars at the KFTV watch party, man. Shout out to the Nickinator. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Hoodies Vintage. I don't even want to just run down. Shout out to Mellow Mike. Mellow Mike was at every watch party this round so far. So shout out to Mellow Mike. We had Jimmy. Shout out to Jimmy. Just shout out to all those guys, man. DJ Erico, Pete Cedro. That's what it's about for us, man. That's what it's about for us. It's a family show. And a lot of these people have been rock with us. Even Ari. Ari comes to a watch party every now and again, but he calls in. He's watching every night. And like I was telling Ari's friend tonight who called him out, I was like, yo, real talk, Ari been rocking with us for 8 years, 9 years. That's a long time. That's a long time, bro. So, that's what like these running backs and Lou Will and them, they don't build that. They don't have time for that. We make the time for that. So they have to like go jump out the window and go crazy on something that you want to pay attention to that you really don't. And that's the difference. That's the difference, man.
All facts, man. Speaking all facts.
But shout out to them for trying. They try hard. They try.
Not a participation trophy, CP.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
you watch the take. They're like, oh, I'm going against the Knicks. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Scroll. That's me.
That's like
Yeah,
even
no,
their
100%.
takes against the Knicks. It's like not even like
Yeah.
There's people who can actually make it sound like they're actually picking the other team. Their takes are kind of like, Yeah. Are you just saying it? Like, what's going on here?
I haven't watched or seen a clip or anything from them. So I learned from the chat because that's how little they're in my algorithm. Peace and love.
Simple and plain, man. Simple and plain. All right. Keeping it moving through the chat, through the Discord. Leftytheheart, rapid fire. Here we go.
What's going on, guys?
Good, man.
Yeah, great win. You know what I'm saying? Got through the first round. Like I'm with you, CP. You know what I'm saying? I'm grounded. I ain't jumping out the window until we get to the finals, man. I think I'm set on that. Got PTSD from us choking last year. That's all I'm afraid of is us choking this year, man. And an injury. That's all I'm scared of. I ain't scared of Boston. I ain't scared of Philly. We ain't scared of nobody else, man. We just got to be healthy and do what we did this last game. Hopefully keep that same energy, that same flight through the next couple rounds. And we good, man. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go, Lefty. Appreciate you, man.
Shout
out Steven Santiago as well. It's another one of our day one supporters. Kyle on the Discord. Let's go, Kyle.
All right. I've been saying I'd call in for like 5 years now. Finally did.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, CP. I'm cautiously optimistic here. I think if we get blown out game one of the next round, we're going to hear Brunson ain't the guy, Cat soft, fire Mike Brown, and we're in panic mode. So let's not jump out the window yet.
Right.
But I'm glad I don't have to see Quinn Snyder anymore. He looks like angry Keith Gamache in 1999. And I hope the boys don't stay out too late at Magic City. All right.
They coming home, man. They coming home.
Go home.
They coming home, man. Salute to Kyle on the Discord. Rapid firing with it. Okay. Ashwin, let's go to India. Ashwin, how you feeling, man? Rapid fire. How you feel?
CP, what you said, I completely agree with you, and I'm gonna double down on it.
Let's go.
So the thing is, the regular season is finally over, right? Because this Hawks team is the worst team in playoffs, both East and West. I never expected NAW and Jalen Johnson to be so mid. They literally looked like bench players of the whole series. Like they looked like they were like 7th and 8th players. Did you see like franchise player or like any top 3, top 4 players of the series? No, they were not. CJ turned into prime MJ for 2.5 games, and when that ended, we saw what happened. I wanted to call and say this before the playoffs started, but I had a thing and it ended just yesterday, and the thing being my marriage. So I could not, but right now I finally can call and say this. But I'm glad. The thing I'm glad is that the last 2 losses happened because, and I'm even glad that it happened twice. Because if it had happened only once, then we could have said that okay, it was a fluke and we got done with that. And we know what happens when we get complacent, right? So when the second loss happened, it reminded us that this is what happens in playoff if we get even slightly complacent. So that's why I hope they remember this and keep this energy and this motivation to go ahead in the playoffs, and hopefully we can reach the top with this mindset. That's all, man. Thank you for taking my call.
Appreciate you, man. Ashwin checking in from India, a KFTV day one. And, you know, CK and Alex, like, that was the thing. Like, you know, it's similar to what I told Evan and them on Evan Tiki. He was like, you would have needed Jalen Johnson and Nikhil to give you the same production that they gave you in the regular season. I've never was sold on that. What they did was nice. And Jalen Johnson played in an all-star level, and Nikhil earned that most improved player. All of that was good. But especially in Nikhil's case, like, I didn't think that was going to translate.
Yeah.
And with Jalen Johnson, he's still young. He's got time. He's still young.
Yeah.
I've always liked his game. And even when his rookie year or the second year when he ultimately his season ended with the shoulder, that last time when they came to the Garden, I said, whoa, you know, kid's got some, he's got it. But you're asking a lot, man, to carry that team to have a legit shot at beating Knicks. I didn't see it in this series. I didn't see it. And the Knicks, give credit to Wingstop. They were phenomenal in this series defensively on those guys.
Yeah.
CJ.
Yeah, I think Jalen Johnson was I thought it would translate. I thought Jalen Johnson at the very least would have translated. I agree with you and Nikhil Alexander-Walker. I think you said it perfectly. You said that Mikal Bridges, the defense in general, not just Mikal, but a lot of them put him back to being like a role player. You know what I mean? He was most improved. Congratulations to him. He had a great season. He was a big part of why they got here. But, you know, you saw him go back to where he was, you know, that role player role. You know, if he wasn't able to get, you know, butt naked open or the shot wasn't going down. But I thought Jalen Johnson would transfer. I thought even in a win, even in the Knicks win, I thought Jalen Johnson would transfer. And he just, like you said, he's just too young. Lights. I think the lights are just too bright for him. He's got a great future ahead of him. I think he's going to be a good piece for them to build around. But I genuinely thought he was going to be the problem, not CJ McCollum. When everyone was calling him the villain, I was not buying in on it. I thought CJ McCollum was going to come back to earth, which he did. I thought Jalen Johnson would turn it around. But, yeah, he's young. But the Hawks, they got a good core. We'll see what they do in the future. But, yeah, Knicks got the better of them for sure.
For sure. Alan, did you, on the Super Chats, did you get D-Mat demo? I think you did, right?
D-Mat
Are you going to have to pay up? Mickey 5 pitch, $20 Super Chat.
Yeah, I read that one. Yep.
Shout out to D-Mac demo. How about Torian? Sweet Tea?
Let's see. I left off at. Where is
You got
it?
a ton of Super Chats. A ton of Super Chats. We got to get through the Super Chats, people. Don't worry, man. We got to get through that.
Yeah, I left off at Ari gonna have to pay up.
Okay.
Let's see. I left off. Hold on. Where is it? No, down further than that.
Did we get Torian and Young Kobe? Young Kobe 10?
Yeah,
I know Young
yeah,
Kobe
Young
sent
Kobe.
200.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Yeah, I got Young Kobe.
We got
The Richard Jefferson one?
Richard Jefferson. No, I didn't get the Richard Jefferson one.
Did you get Torian?
Which one are you talking about?
Torian, a.k.a. Sweet Tea. The franchise channel member, $20 Super Chat.
No, I did not get that one.
Okay. All right. No, I mean, we're going to get to them. Like, people, we got a ton of Super Chats. We're going to get to it. So, you know what? Let's do a couple now, and then we'll get to some more phone calls. Shout out to Torian, Sweet Tea, franchise channel member, $20 Super Chat says, we played amazing, but say it again, CK, this isn't even my final form in my Frieza voice. I know about Frieza. Yeah, I know about Frieza.
Who's Frieza, CP? Who's Frieza?
It's Dragon Ball Z, man. Yo, it's Dragon Ball Z, man. Come on, man. That's from the 80s, bro. This is somebody told me in the chat. I can only imagine what we look like with Wingstop playing this way. Plus, Cap and Cat giving us 20 plus each. Salute. Salute to Willin. 8664 $5 super chat to someone tweeting to Inside the NBA with the Rocky meme of Ivan Drago killing Apollo and Duke yelling, "Throw the towel. Throw the damn towel." That was an emotional scene, man. That was an emotional scene, man. Shout out to 86er. $5 super chat. 50 plus. What will the media say? Now they're going to say we're supposed to sweep them. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Young Kobe's $10 super chat. Young Kobe, appreciate the support. Also sent a $200 super chat or $100. Says Richard Jefferson kept saying this team was evenly matched. What playoffs has he been watching? This was triple crowd PTA. Brick to ass. Apollo Creed Trader was screaming, throw the damn towel. Did RJ really say these teams were evenly matched?
He did.
Did he really, CK?
He did. Yeah. They kept telling me in the play-by-play, and I was like, that's why you need to mute your TV, guys. That's why you got to mute your TV.
This is why, man. Like, come on, man. Like, look, I try to give the utmost respect to the guys that have been there before, and especially that have played the game, been there, and especially the guys that have won a ring. Yeah. But for Richard Jefferson, Stevie Wonder could see that these two teams are not at the same level. What are you talking about?
Well, what was it? It was like, was it the last game where you have Reggie Miller saying, "Oh, and the Hawks are making a little run." It's like, my man, we're up by like 25. What is this little run that we're talking about?
Nah.
5 points?
He really said they're on the.
He said several times. Several times, yeah. Yep.
Lord. That's sad. I have nothing else to say but be sad. Who is this on the shop? Right now we got it. JR Acosta. Salute to JR, man. Appreciate the support. JR Acosta, man. Just copped him some merch. Salute to JR. Okay. Shout out to Manny Faces. Game 1 Monday. Game 1 Monday is what I'm being told right now. Whether it's at the Garden or it's at TD Garden. Game 1 Monday. So today, all right. So we've reached into Friday. Okay. All right. So we got a couple days. Got a couple days. Game.
Do you like that or you not like that, CP? We were talking about how we wish we could jump right in, but how do you feel about having the?
No. I mean, I think realistically, I think all these guys would tell you they're a couple days off to just rest, rest the brain, rest the physicals, get Josh healthy.
Especially,
yeah. I mean, obviously from shooting and rhythm. Yeah, might be a little rust in game 1, but I'm sure physically that they are happy with that. And maybe physically that, that wear and tear on either Boston or Philly will help the Knicks. Hopefully. Especially with this Tatum thing, you don't know. Maybe there's more there.
All I know is that it's good for the Knicks just because, especially with Hart. And, look, everyone's dealing with, nagging injuries. Just that these guys get to deal with some sort of that they get some sort of rest. So critical for these guys. I mean, they were in the position last season where they were the ones that kept extending. Now they're in the position where they're getting rest. Yeah. And with the depth that they have, it should only benefit them, man.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't get enough rest today.
Cody Glock said, CP a whippersnapper. Listen, I wish, man. It's getting more and more white down here. I don't know, man. It's getting more and more white.
You're stressing, man. This man's
it's
stressing
more
about
and more
the NBA
visible,
finals already.
Whether I'm in 1080p or 720, it's getting very, very clear.
Some salt and pepper, huh?
Yeah, right. It's coming in.
You gotta name them all after every player on the team. You gotta name all the white hairs. So this was Mikal, that's Jalen right there.
I remember.
Two biggest ones are Mitchell Robinson and OG Anunoby.
Right.
It might have been maybe almost 5-6 years ago. I remember when the first weed popped in. I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" Plucked it out. Now Just let it go.
Yeah. It's not even that bad, bro. You good,
Yeah,
man.
no, it's not. It's not bad. But
It's still
okay.
98-2. You know,
Okay.
you're good.
You watch when you catch your first weed.
Oh, I got a few. Oh no, you can't see them. Oh, they in there.
I got some too, man. I got some
there.
too.
You can't
You got
see
a
them.
couple. You got a couple.
Yeah, I got a couple,
they in
man.
there. They're in there.
All
They're
right.
in there.
All right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, you don't give yourself enough credit, man.
Well,
You
that's
fine.
why I say
You fine.
5-6 years, because 5-6 years I was around your time. So that makes sense that you guys would now be experiencing this.
Shoot. Alex,
yeah,
we're in trouble, brother.
all the timelines align. It's aligning right now. Yeah,
Alex, we got to start rewatching Dragon Ball Z once we're gonna start losing the memory.
I see, man. You gotta start with Dragon Ball first, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Frieza story. It's a good one.
Saga.
Saga. Look at the Frieza saga. You get me? Okay. Shout out to Tyler the Great. 15 now super chat says, let us all jump out the window tonight. Shout out to Tyler. Timothy Dantzler, $10 super chat says, I'm 55 years old and this is the best I've ever saw the Knicks play. If we play like this, we finals bound. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of people said that. Shout out Vincent Huang. A Fanchise channel member by way of Taiwan for 18 months. Says, let's go Knicks. Shout out to the Block Nest for not backing down from Dyson. For sure. Shout out Block Nest, Monster Man. Let us know where you guys are checking in from, man. Throw your cities, throw your country, throw your state, your flag in the chat. Let us know where you guys are checking in from. We'll shout you guys out. Absolutely.
You got people rolling in the chat, man.
Shout out Jerome Wise, $5 super chat says salute CPCK. Alex says, yes, sir. Great win for our Knicks. OG the Demon. And guess who woke up? Bridges, all out manslaughter. DPOG OG. We smacked him down. Shout out Jerome Wise. All right, man. We're going to take a couple more on the phones. Too cold, T-Cold, rapid fire. One take, pass the mic.
Mic check 212. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. One take, pass the mic.
Yo, OG's dominance in that first quarter was something that I always wanted to see. I always believed he could do that. If we keep winning the way that we're winning right now, we can honestly beat anybody. These 3 games that we won in a row, we didn't play with our food, and that's what we need going forward. We needed, I guess, that games 2 and 3 really woke us up. And we go to the finals. I'm going to fly out from Houston. I'm going to be at that watch party.
Let's go. Too cold, T-Cold. But you got to link up with my guy LP on the Discord. LP, rapid fire. Let's go. I think these are the same guys.
Yo, CP, you hear me?
Yes.
Yo, appreciate it, brother. Yo, man, hey, we all witnessed history, man. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm just speechless. I love it. We got it done. This is how we were supposed to do it. We all know that. Get rid of them, smash them, and be done with them and get that rest. This is what I think all of us Knicks fans were waiting and hoping. And it's like Mikal finally came alive, woke up from the dead. I think everybody been hoping, wishing to see it. But, yo, that's all I got. CP, thanks for taking the call, yo. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Don't Too Cold and LP sound the same? Didn't it sound like the same guy?
Yeah.
If they asked you when you're going to do a watch party out in Houston, then you know what? That would have been the dead giveaway.
Right.
Yo, yeah, 100%. But they sound the same. I don't know if I met Too Cold. I don't know. No. I don't think I met either one. But either way, they sound the same. But good guys, though. Good guys. Shout out. We're going to close with the Glocks. If people in the chat ask him where's the Glocks at, we're definitely going to close with the Glocks, so have no fear. And Cody, just hang tight. We're going to keep it rapping. Severe Elder, go ahead. Rapid fire. Let's go.
What are you doing?
What it do, Knickerbockerians? Rapid fire real quick for the record books. Largest halftime lead in NBA playoff history. Largest playoff win in Knicks franchise history. Most points scored by the Knicks in a playoff game. First road team in the modern NBA era to score 100 before the home team scores 50. Largest closeout game playoff win in Knicks history. Every available Knick scored and put points up on the board. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, who kept his 20-plus point game streak alive every 30 days. You heard? One.
Salute, Severe Elder. Okay, Too Cold, right. We did meet outside the garden. That's right. Shout out to Too Cold. That's right, man. Shout out to Too Cold. Al, let's do a quick city check-in. Who you want to shout out in the chat, man?
All right, let's go. Let's check out who we got here, man. Who do we got from where? We got.
Shout out Reno Bledsoe. Shout out to
Reno Bledsoe, man. Shout out to Big City Dreams from Harlem. Shout out to you. Who else we got? We got the Shells NYC. We got Atala the Great from North Jersey. Shout out to you. Who else we got? We got Omar. Shout out to Omar. He's Texas via Harlem World. Shout out to you. We got
Omar.
Who's it? We got Daquan. Denver is out. Is out of. I thought he was saying he was from Denver. He said Denver's out. Denver lost.
Yeah.
Minnie's on to the next round. Damn.
Out of there.
Crazy. We got actually there we go. We got Wild. Wild. I can't read that, man. It's too small. We got Wild from Denver. Shout out to you. We got Hutch. Okay. We got Hutch Inna from the BX. Shout out to you. We got Shambo from Queens. Shout out to you as well.
Shambo, salute to all of our franchise channel members. Okay, keeping it rolling. Shout out to L. Kenrick says completely destroyed Atlanta Hawks tonight. Dyson Daniels absolutely started with Mitchie. Yeah, you're absolutely right. AT Hawks couldn't hold us. Shout out to CL Kenrick. There, KP $5 Super Chat says Dyson should be suspended when he come home from Cancun. He said elbow bitch, then try to rip his arm out the socket. It was flagrant. Dude is a scumbag. Yeah, that was whack. That was whack, man. Blockness had every right to charge him up. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, if you start trying to rip, and like for Mitch, I said this earlier in the show, CP, like the dude went through a lot of injuries. Now you're going to get somebody who's like down by like 30, 40, who's just trying to do some Bush League type stunt, trying to rip your arm out of your side. That's crazy, man. Crazy.
Brutal.
I'd be pissed too.
Absolutely brutal. Carlo, get rapid fire. Carlo.
Hey, kamusta kayo mga kumpare?
How you doing, man?
I'll just be quick. I'm driving right now. I'm on my way to the pit. This is a genocide.
Wait, on your way where? Sorry?
To the pit. I mean, I'm going to the hospital right now.
Okay. He said the pit. Yeah, gotcha.
This is a genocide. We won by a large margin, and it's as big as Stephen A. Smith's forehead. And but I just have this one statement. Defense wins championship, and the defense in the first quarter is just immaculate to watch.
Sure, for sure.
We move on. 12 more wins to go. We're not finished yet, but we have the right to overreact because we're Knicks fans. We are built that way. But let's get ready for the next round. I don't care who we face on the second round anymore, Boston or Philly. We're ready for anyone. 72 Bulls, 72-10 Bulls, or the Dream Team, All-Stars, give me anyone. Atlanta played a good series. Much respect to them, but they're a young team and they will be better next year. I'm trying to be classy here, but family show the Hawks and family show Dyson Dan.
That's it, man.
Play. Gotta go, man. I'm parked momentarily on the side of the river. People think I'm crazy talking to myself, so I gotta go.
All right, man. Get to work. Carlo for the Philippines. Cheers. Salud. There you go. Yo, salud, Alex and CK, man. Y'all got me sipping by myself. This is Clinch.
No, I'm with you.
Oh, let's go.
I'm with you.
Mr.
Not on
Baker,
your level
what's
though. Your gift seems like it was way more expensive than mine. I'm just on the wild turkey.
From K Marco. I did expose the brand. I didn't really want to, but I'm sipping a little bit.
You're gonna do that? Yeah,
I wasn't trying to do that, but shout out to K Marco. But this is for all of us, you know. This is from King to all of us, man. You know, Mr. Vegas, what's up, man? What's up,
Look,
bro?
man, I gotta wake up. I gotta be at my 9 to 5 tomorrow. I'm trying to stay a little sober for this one.
Bro, listen, man. I can guarantee I wake up the same time as you. The same time as you every night, bro. I probably got like 4.5 hours of sleep today. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how it goes down over here.
I believe
Rock
it.
star like that. You got to earn these gray hairs. You got to earn this silver fox. You got to earn it.
Okay. For sure.
You know? There it is. Shout out to Carlo.
He says he gets to work, probably gets at the same time as me. My man gets to work from home. I got to go to an office.
Bro, got to wake up, you know? Got to get to the gym. You got to get to work, man.
Yeah.
Got to get to it, man. Absolutely. I am super for you. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in the place.
You in the place, man. How are you, man?
That's what's up. I'm good. I'm good. I got cut off last time, bro, but I appreciate you taking the call, man. I was definitely in the building as usual. That's the protocol. Every time the Knicks is in the city, I'm gonna pull up. Shout out, salute to Knicks.
You in the building?
Yeah. I was the same dude that had the New York versus the World hat on at the pregame at Hudson Grill.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
yes.
yeah,
That's
I
right.
was
That's
in-
right. Yes. How was the vibes, bro?
Amazing, bro. I've never seen such a dominant performance by any professional team in any sport in my life, bro. Like, being up, they was down 60 at one point, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they cannot talk to me about anything like this. It's so weird, yo.
Yeah.
But salute to Knicks Nation, of course, every time. Shout out Manscaped, shout out all the sponsors. Salute my boy Angel, man. Me and him been in the lounge going back and forth. So Angel of Words, he's legit, man. He was talking about his pops is 78 years old and lifetime Knicks fan, and he never seen nothing like that in his life either. So we made history
That's
tonight.
the common sentiment, man. I like to hear that. That's the common sentiment for sure.
Yeah, man. We made history tonight. Me and Sun was in the building, and he's on cloud 11 right now. He can't even go to sleep. He walking around here acting crazy. But yeah, family show Dyson Daniels for sure. You know what I'm saying? Mitchie was in the, he put in a 100-piece wing order early, so them boys got back to the room. The wings was already on deck. Detroit stinking it up. MB giving Boston that work. Yo, I never been this confident in my team in my life, man. It's just a really good feeling. Good to see. Yo, my spin zone on everything is that this is my last point, is that Brown was trying to just pull up, beat the Hawks without going in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We went down 2-1. Yeah, we went down 2-1, so he had to go in the bag, and the Hawks been down 20 ever since. Yo, man. Yo, shout out my Knicks. Shout out them boys. Shout out y'all. I appreciate y'all for doing this. I'm out, man.
Absolutely, man. Good call, man. Great job. Okay. Let's get to it, man. Y'all been asking for him. Let's close out with the Glockster. Cody Glock. How you feeling, man?
Yo, CD Ping, I'm in that place. I'm in that trace. I'm in that lace.
Let's go.
All right, hold on real quick. I'm at work. Bear with me.
We can always tell based on the tone,
energy,
if you're in the hallway or you're at the jail.
Right.
Listen, though, silly ping, I don't give a damn. So this is what y'all about to hear, right? Yo, Andy, I could go to the store real quick, buddy. Good luck. Yo, y'all can hear me?
Everything. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
That's how you do those. You feel me? Yo, that's how you do that right there. Yo, it was bananas. It was Beneasleys. They say the birds fly down south when it get cold. The birds can stay their ass down south and get into some mean bojangles. Yo, start of the game, I was watching on the broadcast, right? And the Hawks players were talking about, we still got fight left. Still haven't played our best game. We still managed to pull out 2 wins. And while I was looking at CJ talk and Dyson Daniels talk, y'all can hear me out there?
Yeah, you lied, man. You lied, bro.
I'm straight baffled, right? I'm straight baffled looking at them talk because I looked at their faces and I could tell, like, bro, they straight lying. They lying to our faces. 60-piece extra barbecue sauce on the walkthrough.
The Hawks could play their best basketball in Saskatchewan, Canada for the summer, but figure it out over there. Go eat your Triscuits. Yo, let me tell you something about Mitchie.
Let's go.
Let me tell you something about Mitchie. You see Mitchie? Swali Mitchie? Ese es no Swali Snitchly. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, Mitch. Get out the way. Yo, see Mitch Live standing on bitch live? My highlight of the night is we up 40. I'm already thinking about what's the next Douglas video gonna look like. A full-on brouhaha breaks out. Full-on brouhaha. You see Mike Brown ball head on the floor, helpless. Just helpless. Straight helpless. Trying to hold Mitch Live back.
On the floor. And yo, this was the anniversary of JVG getting knocked out in the LJ Alonso brawl.
And he was holding on to Alonso's leg? Wow, I didn't even know that.
28 years. And Mike Brown hit the deck fast. He got
vanished,
no chance.
bro.
He
vanished.
Vanished.
Should have held on to a leg at least.
He should have, yeah.
Yeah.
Just full on helpless, trying to hold Mitch Law back from greatness and a potential suspension. Big highlight of the night, right? So I was waiting for Dyson Daniels to catch a tiger uppercut from Sagat. Dyson Daniels looks like he looked like a Cell baby. Shout out Cell, right? Talk to me about that Mitch Lala. You see Mitch Lala, silly ping? Talk to me about the Mitch Lala. They feeding the monster.
The monster's
they
ready.
Feeding him.
They're feeding him. His intensity is on a max every game. He brings it. But that's always been Mitch. That's always been. The only thing slowing him down has been the injuries. He is a professional through and through and through. And hey, next round, whether it's Joel Embiid or whether it's Boston, Mitch is going to be a force. The elder statesman. And, you go around the national media and a lot has talked about Brunson and Towns and this, that, and the third. And OG, to a smaller degree, not enough about Mitch. Big.
Doing his vintage Mitch Law. Yo. He look, and when they feed the monster on offense, it translates to the defensive end. He's doing his vintage Mitch Law, right? Yo, where the Mitch Law communists? Yo, I don't know if it's Gamba, if it's TM, whoever it is. If you hear me out there, TM, whoever it is in charge of the Mitchie communist picture, I need you to pull it up right now. East runs through Mitchie. Nobody else. Be ready for 12 more. Yo, shout out Mucho Trabajando, right? Mucho Trabajando, another triple double for Mucho Trabajando. The Mungu monster. No cat, no rings. No bodega,
no rings.
No bodega, no bling. Shout out Jose, putting on for the Towns for the boys. Mi mama, we mama. Yo, OG, double OG, triple OG, triple. Oguatunda, yo. The dog came through and ate their food. Oguatunda, right? Yo, jumper green, driving efficiency, free throws connecting, suelte. If OG continues to play like this, we are going to rock teams. I want y'all to hear me out there, right? I want y'all to hear me out there. Yo, Ari, hear me out there. Give Mickey Steamboat his flowers. He came alive in the last 3 games, defensively and offensively. If you gotta talk crazy when he plays, Mickey 5-pick style, give him the respect he deserves when he's locked in. This is the wing stop we need to go to the finals and potentially win it all. Josh Hart, I see you, Josh Taylor. Yo, Josh Taylor, I see you, Josh Taylor. Yo, he did a great job on defense all series. Thank you, Josh. You made me a believer. Jalen Johnson was cooked the whole series. Nikhil Alexander accepted his award in front of the family and all of that, including Labusi. You see Labusi? I hope Labusi tore his patella tendon on that Brunson play.
He tore his ACL. Crack it up. That was the greatest part of the game. That was the best part of the game with Boosie on the floor.
You feel me? But Nikhil got awarded just to get cooked by 50 and locked up by Bridges, Dusla, Josh Tilly. Great effort by the bench for 3 games. Deuce, Mitch, Clarkson, and Jose really put on for us. Big Punson, Captain Brunson, way to lead us into the second round. For 4 straight years. You're one of a kind, bro. One of a kind leader. Thank you, Big Pun. Done on these hoes. What?
Let's go.
10 out of 10 game. Offense looked like a well-oiled machine. Our defense looked like just as good, right? And this is what it takes. When the Knicks are clicking on all cylinders, 50-point blowouts. I don't care if it's Philly, Celtics. Be ready. Yo, shout out to Nicky Pipes, man. Shout out CP free throws. Shout out CLK Tuluke. Yo, CLK Tuluke, I see you, man. Yo, shout out Alex. Yalla man them. Bloco. Shout out Mike from Subway Tile Shirts. Shout out JG, I see you. Shout out Luke Longley. Shout out Ronnie Terrion. Shout out Chuck B, the odd master ceremony. And shout out KFTV as a staff, label, and a family show crew. And if you're not down with the Knicks, F you too. Shaq and Charles Barkley, F you too. I love you, Shaq.
Let's go.
Luke Will, Chandler Parsley, family show you too. That's on my team, right?
Yeah.
He gave Atlanta that Pootie Tang situation. A little bit of that Samuel Petty on a orangutan. I'm out, man. Just to the righteous gods, man. I'm back to
you
work.
going to the store? You going to get some chips? Or what you doing, man? You
Right.
going to the store?
Yo, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to work with nothing in hand. Just straight phone in hand.
Not even no plantain chips, no nothing, man.
Nothing. Not even no piece of gum. Not even no piece of gum. Not even a straw. Not even no nothing. It's Nixon 6. That's it. That's all I'm coming with. And they're going to accept it as it is.
Yo. That might have been an all-time Glockster call.
It was everywhere.
That might have
give it to him. You feel me? I'm out, man. Gotta give it to him how I'm delivering it.
Not a tall can of Arizona, nothing from the store.
Bro, yo. That might have been the greatest Glock call of all time. Real talk. And there's been many. That might have been the greatest Glock goal of all
time. That was real.
Oh my God, man. Shout out to the Glocks. Throw the 5s in the chat. The 5s are going off right now. That might have been the best Glockster call of all time. It might have been, bro. It might have been, man. Shout out to Nico's gonna be listening to the day after. Nico's replay gang, so I'm sure he'll text me. And shout out to Elite too. Shout out to the Glockster, man. That might have been the best Glockster call of all time.
That was so good.
Salute to the Glockster, man.
Shout out to Andy, man. Going to the corner.
Shout out to Andy. Shout out to Andy, the manager, for letting him take a quick break.
Shout out to Doug. You was talking about Doug Lust too, man.
Yeah,
Gosh,
shout out to Doug Lust. Shout out to Doug,
bro.
For sure. All right, Al. Let's get to the super chats that we have. Let me shout out to the brightest future. $33 super chat says, there's a reason why players always thank the Knicks fans. We travel and are educated. KFTV keeps us plugged in. 365, all 82 and beyond. Salute to brightest future, man. Well said. Very classy comment, and we appreciate the super chat.
Shout out brightest future.
Will Burton, $20 super chat says, great win. No stress weekend ahead. Get ready to take care of business on Monday. Your BD gift is in Brooklyn. Salute, man. Shout out to you, man. Will Burton, did we give you the address, Will? P.O. Box 130, Oceanside, New York 11572, man. Shout out to Will, and if anybody want, feel free send gifts. We certainly don't ask for, but we are appreciative of it. If you guys want to send gifts, checks, whatever it is, P.O. Box 130, and that's Oceanside, New York 11572. You can make the address to KnicksFanTV. We definitely appreciate it. Appreciate all the super chats. But as we said, man, you can also send via Cash App, or you can send checks to P.O. Box 130, Oceanside, New York 11572. We definitely appreciate all the support.
Is that in the description?
No, it's not. We'll add it. We'll make a
throw that in.
graphic.
Yeah.
We'll put a comprehensive graphic together of ways that people can donate to support the machine. We definitely appreciate that, and that takes care of Team KFTV, and we definitely appreciate that. So, good stuff there. Okay, all right, Al. Let's finish up the super chats.
All right, so where we left off? You left off.
Let's see. I think we were at. We got AAW. How about AAW? $20 super chat. Says CP, appreciate the convo at Slate. Got a W. Caught up with you at game 4 in ATL. W. Look forward to more W's, man, with KFTV in Boston or Philly. See y'all there. Dixon 6. # travel for KFTV. Salute, man. Yeah, salute my guy, man. And that's what it's all about, man. Yeah. We were chopping it up just Saturday in Atlanta. My man pulled up to us with us at Slate. We had a great conversation there, man. So that's what it's all about, man. Over the years, just all the people that ride with us, travel with us, and the team just brings a lot of people together. So that's a great thing, especially in this day and age when everybody trying to tear each other down and this, that, and the third. That's what I love about KFTV, man. It's all about togetherness and everybody connecting for a common cause. So shout out to my guy there. Shout out to Tuto Al NCK Azuri, $10 super chat, says salute and respect to CK, CP, Alex, and all of the Knicks fans across the pond. The ultimate domination. Greetings from the rugby club. Oh, they're in Scotland right now.
Oh,
currently in Northern Scotland, spring training camp. Cheers, mate. Shout out to Tuto. Something tells me, Al, GK, we're gonna run into Tuto, man. We're gonna link with Tuto, man. We're gonna link with him, man.
I say praying for their victims. They always tell me to pray for their victims. I'm always praying for their victims. That's what he keeps telling me. So
Yeah. Al, you speak rugby, man. So you know what it is, man.
Hey, rugby's a beautiful sport, man. I'm down to go out there and watch.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you read some of the super chats too, Al.
All right. Shout out to Manny Faces.
It's a lot.
Shout out to Manny Faces for the $5 super chat. And for being a franchise channel member, says Knicks fan for 30 plus years, never had a happier night watching my team. Obviously, it's something of an outlier, but it felt so good to witness this. Let's go Knicks. All right. What else we got here? We got Vincent Huang with 408. Shout out to you for being a franchise channel member for 18 months. Says, let's go Knicks. Shout out to Blockness for not backing down from Dyson. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just whackness from Dyson.
Yeah.
Did you get Timothy Danzler with the $10 super chat?
I did. Shout out to Jane Birkin, $5 super chat. Rocket to the second round socket. R.I.P. Little Pussy.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper wings versus the chopped cheese. Hey, both are great. Both are great. If I had both of those in front of me right now, I'd devour it.
Ooh,
lemon
man.
pepper, little chopped cheese.
That sounds so good.
That would be a perfect combo.
You know what I made?
Yeah.
I made a pulled pork.
Tonight?
Word?
Yeah,
Where was the invite, brother?
Tonight. Sunday, man. I made pulled pork on Sunday.
Wow, you smoked it? Pause.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo.
Wow. You got a smoker? Pause.
No, oven.
Oh, all right. Well, how'd it come out? You slow cooked it?
Slow cooked it. Yeah, man. Put it in there for 10
Come
hours.
on. 10 hours?
Whoa.
Yeah, I gotta get on that level, bro. I
10
got my
hours?
smoker. Yeah.
You got a smoker too, CK?
I do, but I haven't done it yet. Dude, the whole 10-hour deal. I haven't done it yet. So,
but Al, you just went straight conventional oven, 10 hours.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just left it alone.
Low temperature.
You just left it?
Low temperature. Yeah.
Low and slow.
Low and slow, baby. That's how it works. Pork shoulder.
I mean,
how'd it come out?
Came out really good, man. I put some smoked paprika on it. Had some cinnamon. Gave it a good pause.
Paired it with some steak fries.
So you went low and slow.
Yes, steak fries. How dare you?
So you gave it a rub, low and slow, 10 hours, and then you took it out the oven and just like formed it out.
Bro.
Yeah, just started pulling apart because it's a shoulder. So yeah. I should have gotten the pork butt. Pork butt would have just, if you got the pork butt, you just be able to separate that thing easily.
So you go low and slow.
Yeah.
Pork butt, separate it, low temperature.
Sure.
So then for my barbecue people, what's the difference between the smoker or versus going oven low temperature?
The smoker will give you a better flavor.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Why?
flavor. I
because you
so
got
there's
this thing in the
coals or
bottom.
there's chips.
Yeah, with
There's
chips.
coals
You
or
got the chips and
chips.
stuff in the bottom that'll rise up. Little apple
Yeah.
chips and whatnot.
Yep.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, but either way, the concept is still the same: low and slow.
Low and slow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right. So if you
Okay,
guys
I like
want
that,
the
All right.
barbecue pork butt, you go see Al. Okay.
Why y'all say
Low and
butt
slow.
like that though? Y'all need to chill out with that, man.
Because this
Like,
pork
come
butt,
on,
man. I did the
Like,
shoulders. this
y'all
time.
say it so aggressive. Pork butt, like, like chill out, like, like come on, man. Like I get it, belt to ass. I
Why you
get it.
uncomfortable,
We had
CK?
that
Why
kind
you
of match
uncomfortable?
tonight. I was just both of y'all said it so aggressive. I was just like, I let it slide the first 3 times. But man, golly. But yeah, no, respect. Y'all both said it aggressive.
Also, some Worcestershire sauce helped with that.
Oh my
seasoning, too.
goodness.
Another thing to add.
CP, it's time to add a food section to the Discord, brother.
Oh yeah,
It's time.
It's been time.
If Alex is doing this stuff, man,
It's been time.
you know,
Yeah.
we giving him a hard time about steak fries, but meanwhile he's slow cooking pork butt. Like
Yeah.
we gotta put that on the chat, man.
Yo, you know what?
Definitely gonna launch like the food channel during the off season for sure. Like we dabbled, we did the Knicks in the city. We're gonna do more stuff with food in
That'd
the
be
off
fire.
season. Yeah,
That'd be
we're
fire.
definitely gonna branch out a bit more in depth for sure. For sure. Beef brisket. Absolutely. Okay. All right, keeping it moving, man. I gotta get to bed. Here we go.
Yeah.
Drone Watch, $5 super chat says the Knicks stomped the Chicken Hawks out. Lemon pepper, Chick Hawks, Cat with a triple-double. Everyone played defense on top tier level. Absolutely legendary. Great win. So that's sincere. $5 super chat. So if those 2 games we lost is what it took for us to get this version of the Knicks, then it was definitely worth it. Let's go Knicks. Shout out to a Tyler Great. Says Mitch is number 3. Role play of the game. JB number 2. Cat number 1. All right. We got Anthony Morant, $5 super chat franchise channel member says, tell Atlanta, be careful what you wish for. You lost the game of the season to play the Knicks. I bet you regret that decision. Yeah, they thought it was going to be easy. They definitely thought it was going to be easy.
I don't play chess, but I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Me and Alex joked about it from the jump.
Right?
I just
weird.
It just made no sense. It never made sense, bro. It never made sense. Never made sense.
Yeah, because if not, then who would have they gotten?
They would have even made spot. They would have had the Cavs. They would have had the Cavs.
They would have had the Cavs. Right.
Which if you look at right now, I mean, Raptors are making it a series.
Right.
They might have. Let me not go that far, but they might have took the Cavs. Atlanta
could have,
but who knows?
I think the Hawks are a little bit more talented than the Raptors.
Me too. I agree.
But Raps got more experience.
Yeah, but they don't really have a guy.
Where?
But where's that like shot creator though for them? Like a
Nah,
legit,
you're right.
Because Ingram hasn't done anything. It's been RJ. RJ and Scotty Barnes been balling. Yeah,
it's RJ.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram hasn't showed up yet. So
I know. I'm just
I
an
don't
RJ
know.
fan, so I'm wilding. I just rock with Broadway, man.
Well,
yeah, me too.
B has been showing up slandering Glorilla.
Yeah.
We gotta get quick. Where you at, man?
Bro.
He hurt that hammy, man. He had a hamstring injury. Last game of the
All
season.
season's been bothering him. Yeah,
What ain't been the same since he left, man. You don't got the same mojo. Keep it thorough. $5 super chat says Knicks did A-Town stomp with the Tims. Let's go. Shout out to Adam Yanks Cap, 4262 franchise channel member. Says, hey guys, today's my 20th birthday, and the Knicks just gave me the best present ever. I was at a huge dance event while feeling great about today. Salute. Everybody in the chat, say happy birthday to Adams Yanks Cap. I don't know. Is he still in the chat? Let's see. That was like 3 hours ago. Is Adam still here?
Hey, happy birthday.
Nah, he's long gone. Okay. Shout out to Adam. Happy birthday, bro. We got young Kobe. We got some from Brooklyn. Salute. CL Kenrick. All right, Al. Let's pick up from there. KP, go.
Shout out to their KP Go, man.
Oh,
With
I got
the
that
$5 super chat. Oh, you got that one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did you get the, let's see. Well, shout out to Yossi Boogie.
No, I
Says
didn't get that.
You got that one?
No, I didn't.
Shout out to Yossi Boogie. He says OG equals drones, Mikal equals flats, Hart equals tenders equals wing stop. Yo, shout out to Atala the Great for the $5 super chat. Says OG is warming up his arm to dodge ball, toss the rock back at Bane when they knock off Orlando in the ECF.
Ooh.
Shout out to Blackness with the $5 super chat. Says we got bigger trucks in Australia. What you say? That's got to be how it went. Hello, go New York Knicks.
Let's go.
Talk about trucks.
I really want to know what he said, bro. I hope
I
Mitch
would love to
makes
know.
a TikTok about it. I want to know. I know you won't, but I want to know.
Let's see. You already got Tuto. Did you get double AW?
Hang on.
$20 super chat. CP appreciate the convo.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. MA007 next.
Shout out to MA007 with the $10 super chat. Says this what we mean by don't play with your food.
Yeah.
If you can play at this level, nobody wants to see us in a series. Straight dominance on both sides of the rock for 4 quarters is chip level basketball. Absolutely.
Yep. Shout out to Sturd. Says job not finished. MA007 says agree. CP stay humble and hungry. Shout out to Guga Too Lovely. Says credit to Oneka for helping Mitch out and keeping him back. If this team stays awake, they are dangerous. Looking forward to round 2. Salute. DJ Iota Frat says $5 super chat says great win by the Knicks. Rest up for round 2. And Mitch from New Orleans, he's not taking no stuff. Yeah, Big Country ain't playing around. He ain't playing around, man. Shout out Billy Off $5 super chat says Knicks this series have finally reached that next level of play we've been talking about all season long. Knicks are ready for the war. Yeah, that's what I saw in this game. They were leveling up. The Hawks can't reach that level. I saw that in the last game as well. Shout out to Step 68 $5 super chat. As I said last time, ball movement, disruptive defense. That's the identity of this team. That's Knicks basketball. Okay. General Torre, I got that. Rare edition. $5 super chat. 51-point blowout. Biggest halftime lead in playoff history. Stop the doom posting. We are officially in the driver's seat. NYK to the moon. All right, Al, go ahead.
Shout out to Antonio Welch with a $5 super chat. Says congrats to the Knicks. My Hawks got some work to do. Got cap space and that Pelicans pick, and ours will be back. There you go. We got a Hawks fan in here. Shout out to Vic from the Stein Man with a $5 super chat. There's a Hawks fan in here that gave us a super chat. Shout out to them. Shout out to Vic from the Stein Man with a $5 super chat. Says had shoulder surgery today and said to myself, you know what would make me feel better? A blowout closeout for my Knicks. Better than I imagined. Let's go Knicks. Well, quick recovery, man.
Yeah, right. Recover good.
Shout out to Tell the Great with the $2 super chat. Says CK, drop the knowledge, brother. Preach. Shout out to Haiku Homie with the $5 super chat. Says the bus is outside. Hawks have nowhere left to fly. Trey Young's hair is thin.
Is that supposed to be a rhyme? Wait, what?
That's a haiku.
Oh, it's a haiku. Respect. Sorry. I was waiting for the rhyme. Respect.
Oh, man. Shout out to Step 68 with the $2 super chat. He said, even kill, I do like how we're trending New York Knicks. Let's go. Shout out to Sam I Am with the $2. Says, Hawks cooked. Well done. Shout out to Lawrence Peters with the $20 super. Did you get Lawrence Peters, CP? $20 super chat. Daniels had to have said something personal to Mitch.
Yeah, I gotta read it.
All right. Shout out to Lawrence Peters with the $20 super chat. Says,
I got that one. I got it.
Okay. Big Figs with the $5 super chat. Says Snyder telling a reporter that the Knicks took their spirit after Game 4 with their defense, restored my faith in us winning the chip. Ooh, shout out to the Rhyme Animal Chuck D Man with 2 super chats. Gave us a $5 super chat saying, season terrible for predicting analysts in the NBA season. Chuck with the $10 super chat said, let it be known, the championship Knicks, nobody remembered individual stats. The ball scored from anywhere. The defense is why those banners hanged. Oh, yeah. Family show them picks. Live in the now.
Tell him, Chuck. Tell him, Chuck.
Shout out
Chuck
to-
been with me all year, man. Yeah. F them picks.
Shout out to the Soccer Rebellion for becoming a Fanchise channel member. What else we got here? We got you got the brightest future in William Burton, right?
Yes.
All right. Then we got shout out to their KP Go with the $2 super chat. Says Chandler Parsons, come outside. We got shout out to King David with the $10 super chat. Says I was happy to see Mitch back in the game after the ankle turn. Was also happy he was ejected so he could stay off of it. That second quarter got more negative than Ari Family Show. Cry son Daniels. Shout out to Chef Curtis West with the $2 super chat for being a Fanchise channel member. Says hashtag King Bridges, hashtag history, hashtag catastrophic, hashtag merch 50 off. And the last one we got MA007 with the $5 super chat. Says which win felt better, tonight's elimination game against the Hawks or last year's blowout dub against the Celtics to knock them out? Both felt great.
Yeah. They both, yeah, but yeah, that's not fair. This was great because it's 51, but like that one was to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, so I guess I gotta go with the Celtics.
Yeah. Also, it's against Boston, who was like,
right.
I just say, if I had to go, it's probably Boston, just because the fan base was arrogant, the team was arrogant, the head coach was arrogant. People were counting us out.
Yeah,
we should.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right. Well, there we got it.
All right. There we go, man. Well, listen, great show. I got Morelli coming through tomorrow afternoon. We'll debrief Game 6. And if you guys, whoever didn't get a chance to call in tomorrow during the lunchtime hour, and we will get to it, man. Long night, but good win. Everybody's happy. We're all happy, man. Great show, CK2K on a play-by-play. Back at it on Monday. Great job, Al, running the show. Great job, producer Gamba. Great job, Myra. Great job, Team KFTV, man. Number one show for the fans by the fans. Like, share, and subscribe. Please continue to support us by like, share, and subscribe. Sharing is very big. And also, this show's available in audio podcast format. So if you can't watch the whole video, you can catch us on audio podcast format. Make sure you are subscribing to the KFTV newsletter and supporting those guys as well. Shout out to Omar, shout out to Remy, Jeff, and the whole gang. And we'll see you guys, in just a couple of hours, man. Number one show for the fans by fans. Great job by the squad, man. We on to the next round. Let's go.